Okay. Um, Hello. Where is the chat? I wonder where the chat thing is. Yep. Let's see. Display. Wonder where all the. Oh boy. Yeah. So last I checked, I was we're talking about this little weirdo. Happy Father's Day, everybody. So what we're looking at is I gave this little fucker about 600 bucks, and all I got in return was a bunch of horse crap. It's really nice. It's really really nice. I love that. Um, I had a pretty good Father's Day. How about you all? Blah blah blah. I get this. I'm going back from fucking St. Louis because why not? Uh, Fucking video from Vlad comes out, and see, no, not studio mode. Jesus Christ, bear with me, bear with me. Oof, amateur hour. So I get this from someone I tried to help, and yada yada yada. All the shit with Tempest blows up, and here's his message to me about that. By the way, I am sending these screen caps to you because I know that people were accusing me behind the scenes of leaking those private conversations. Um, Between Tempest and Gilded. I did not do any of that. Tempest herself had admitted it to me that she was the one who did it and was actively posing them in lolcow farms. I'm sending these screenshots to you because I need someone to at least have proof that this wasn't the case. I was fucking set up and dragged into a situation that I wasn't part of to begin with. They tried to get me into a call in Guac Barrel to discuss me showing nudes to Doink when it was already resolved long ago. Tempest broke up with me all because I didn't want to join, and everyone else has turned on me. It's over for me. So please, at least, take these images so you can at least know the truth that I wasn't the one who leaked these conversations between her and Gilded. Okay. Gonna go look at some more here. Gonna go look at some of that here. She admitted to leaking the conversation on Lolcal Farms. You've made bad decisions, but right now I don't hate you, but take this as a wake-up call. I would probably keep a low profile for a few months. So here's what he fucking does the next day. Well, you know what? I have an idea. I think I'm going to go share some of these conversations. How about that? Ooh, I'm such a bad person. I don't really give a fuck anymore. Did you leak these screenshots from Lolcal Farms or anywhere? Because I just got DM from someone showing me that these screenshots are on Lolcal Farms, and it's currently being circulated on Twitter to where people are claiming that Vlad is some predator because they think I'm a minor. You're not in trouble. I just want to know. And even if you did, I can't stay mad. What's done is done. Kane says, if you're asking about the DMs between you and Gilded, I haven't shown them to anyone. Sorry, just woke up. Was there anyone else you showed them to? Could you link me the thread because I'm just as confused as you? So, I guess this is where the gaslighting starts. I only showed them to you and Gallagher. Did you send them to anyone else? I know Gallagher wouldn't have. Here's the thread. No, I swear to God, I didn't. Well, I think the first hint that it was probably a woman is that it was leaked onto Lolcow Farms. Should have been your first hint. Okay, I believe you. Oh my God. But I will double check and make sure. Thank you, because if I did do it, I will own up to it, but I do not see a reason as to why I would do it. Just got done being interviewed about the whole situation. This has gone too far, but I felt like I should clear things up. They are falsely... falsely accusing Vlad of shit. Spazador then says, you are going to need to send me the link to this once it's over. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to catch. Don't worry, you'll see it. It's It's gonna be recorded here. I'll definitely put a link to it and send it to you personally. Put it on a Google Drive. I know you would, baby. Interviewing gilded poo victim Emral. Victim really needs to be put in air quotes here. Okay, I'm gonna go check some things because something about all of this does not sit right with me. Like I said, I would want to double check to make sure I didn't send them to anyone, but I still don't see why I would do that. Yeah, same. This whole thing is stressing me the fuck out. I would urge you to try and remember if you sent them to anyone else aside from me and Gallagher. No, I only sent them to you and him, but I'll double check my DMs. I went through my DMs with everyone that I have added on this account that is involved in this community. Yeah, there is not a single trace of those screenshots in my DMs with anyone, so I genuinely do not understand how those screenshots have gotten out. I doubt it was Gallagher, so I have no fucking clue. So, I was one of these people. He has conveniently decided to delete a vast majority of his DMs on his end with me, so I couldn't get that for you, I'm afraid. Yep. Me neither. Like, I really do not know. I'm so sorry. I promise I never showed those to anyone. It's okay. I know you didn't. But I do not like that Gilded is being accused of being a pedophile and that you're getting dragged into this. Well, for reference, Tempest is 21 at this time. Vlad's like 36, I believe, 37. I don't know what you would call that, but I would not call it being a pedophile. Crazy idea, I know. Me either. I just wish this stayed private, says the person who went on a few streams. But, okay. I shouldn't have shared any of these DMs to anyone, neither you or Gallagher. I'm not saying you or Gallagher shared them, I'm just kind of anxious at the moment. No, I understand. Look, the only thing I can say is that maybe you showed them to someone else and you just don't remember. Wow. Is there anyone else you could have possibly shown them to? Maybe someone like Killy or Kiki. I'm not accusing them of anything, I'm just giving out possibilities. I don't mean to sound like I'm accusing you of things, so I'm sorry if it's coming off that way. I'll look into my other DMs soon. I just gotta calm down. It's alright. Yeah, I understand. Please just try to relax. I'm just as anxious as you are. Have you spoken to Gallagher about this yet? I'm talking to him at the moment. I personally don't enjoy DMing him with my problems at first. Rather, check up on him and see how he's doing. And have a bit of a conversation. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Bear with me. I was just, is there like a way I could get the... Sorry, I'm just having a bit of a boomer moment. I was kind of wondering if there was like a stream, like a chat was available, but I guess I'll have to look that up at some other point. Okay. It wouldn't be a proper stream without a boomer moment. I'm sorry, I understand. I don't want to make him feel like I'm a burden. I know, baby, I understand. I'm just as worried as you are. Why are you worried? About you and this whole situation? Why wouldn't I be worried? I know, I'm sorry. I love you. I'm happy to know you care about me. I'm just not thinking straight at the moment. Kind of panicking, so apologies. I'm sure after a while I'll be able to gain my bearings. I was also looking through the forum and those people work fast. They were already talking about how you were on that live stream. How funny. Yeah, I saw. Hey, by the way, what was the date for when this happened? I understand I'll leave Putopia and Pulag, which would be Vlad's patron server. You okay? I'll live. I'll be alright till something happened. I told the truth. That's what happened, and I would gladly do it again with the same outcome. You referring to your talk with Lio? No. I'm referring to the fact that I was the one who posted the screenshots onto lolcow farms. You're the one? Yes. But why? I didn't handle Vlad cutting me off well. I was being a retarded Sperg and I shared them. I didn't want to hurt you nor Gallagher. I never did. I just wanted to throw you under the bus so nice and cleanly you wouldn't be able to feel the wheels coming over to your spine. People tried to claim that you shared them. I told the truth. I didn't want anyone else to be targeted. I deserve everything that happens to me. I don't know how to process this. Take your time. I'm sorry. Why would you ask me if I had leaked those screenshots when you knew it wasn't me to begin with? Self-preservation. Even still, I wasn't gonna allow people to come after you. I should have left you and Gallagher out of this. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm actually going to cry. Look, I'm not going to unfriend you or anything, and I'm not going to have you removed from the server, but I don't know. I think I need time to myself right now. I understand. I'm sorry. I still love you, and I'm sorry that I hurt you. Take your time to properly process things. Do whatever needs to be done. I assume Gallagher left the server because you told him the truth as well? I suppose I spoke about the truth publicly in a server. Yes, I see. I was just curious. I know. You can ask any question. I'll answer them, all right? Okay, well, that happened. So, I tell him, hey, probably a good idea, maybe, learn something out of this. I know I know asking you to learn anything might be a bit of an ask, but, I'm just saying, well, oof. So, what does he learn in any of this? Well, genuinely, the shit Tempest did for attention is lolcow levels of fucking retarded. I don't blame you. I learned a long time ago that you can't trust like 90% of people in these communities. There's good people, but they're few and far between. Even when I was single, that's why I never hit on any of these whores that orbit the whatever the fuck that is. Even though there's some that are definitely my type. You start a relationship with a girl like Tempest, and next week your reputation is ruined. Look at what happened to fat-ass dogs. I don't want my meat and potatoes all over the internet for people to see. Smart. Excuse me. And I know that me showing Tempest news to Doink was my mistake. Unlike Fox Azure, I do not have a history of doing the shit he does. Also, that entire scenario was none of the ACC's business. Yet, told literally everyone, Snake Hogan's also to blame. He's a furry pedophile. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it was shitty, but it also wasn't anyone else's business. You didn't make it public. It should have stayed between you, Tempest, and Doink. Okay. I really hope you didn't send her nudes because odds are she saved them. Both Tempest and are like that. I remember how me and Doink talked about how much we hate her sister. All she does is play Roblox and obsess over dinosaurs like Deathwing. Autism is a hell of a drug. It is. I'm just like you and Odin. Genuinely, after what they did, I don't want peace. I want blood. Next day. God damn. I think she's kind of ugly, to be honest. Like, okay, I thought she was alright in the beginning, but the thing with women is that when they show their true colors, I no longer find them attractive. After what Tempest did to me in Gilded, I can't even stand to look at her. Just looks like a severely autistic inbred mongoloid who just takes pictures of herself with apples in her mouth. Typical whore behavior. I really hope she didn't send her nudes. Odds are she saved them. I only really showed her pics of my thighs. Yeah, he did like to send those pics of his thighs, didn't he? At least she isn't dressing up like this. Sweden has to actually be such a shit country if they allow grown women to dress like little girls. I hope all the Muslims continue to rape their estrogen-filled citizens, and I don't even like Muslims. And honestly, is kind of pretty. It's a shame she dresses like a child. Absolute boner killer. Yeah, I must have forgotten to mention this. Odin's Outlaw decided to dox Deathwing, full name, post pictures of his wife, and called him a pedophile. Would you like to know what the whole thing, how people are calling him a pedophile? Apparently, he posted porn of an aged-up anime character. Aged up. I mean, like, you know, full tits and ass and everything. Like, basically, as far as I'm concerned, it might as well just be an adult, like, in a cosplay. Weird, but, yeah, not my thing. Weird, but I don't think it should be. Fuck it. Anyways, kind of pretty. Shame dressed like a child. Absolute boner killer. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about in regards to me having issues or whatever the fuck they were talking about. When I left Doink Zone to deal with some personal shit, and she reached out to me and asked how I was doing and what was wrong, I just politely declined to talk about it. I don't want my personal business out there. I don't know, a bunch of fucking retards. I agree. God damn. Holy shit, the sensitivity is off the fucking charts with this. Hold on. Gonna look at it behind the scenes a little. Sensitivity, smoothing, more lag threshold. Lower more sense. Okay, so. Okay, we're gonna go back to that. I don't know, but I agree. Distancing himself from her because she's such a drama obsessed whore retard. She cried and talked about killing herself over drama. Because the people in that friend group wanted nothing to do with her anymore. Let me see if I can find the screenshots. Never mind, I'm too lazy to search. Laughing my ass off. So it wasn't really like anything necessarily like that. It was more like shit related to work, but, why let the truth get in the way of a good story, I want to be going full scorched earth right now. Yeah, I'm trying my best not to. I felt like I had nothing left to lose, so I was thinking, might as well dox her. I say do it. But I'm a bad influence. Don't listen to me. Yeah, this is like Minecraft stuff. I know I shouldn't let all this get to me, but I'm still really pissed off at what Tempest did to me. As if my luck couldn't get any worse, I stepped in cat shit. Monkeypox. Whoops. We're gonna play this call. You see, they decided to do some very civilized things, like, you see, Daddy Issues and his buddy here wanted to try to dox this woman's dad. Let's play this. Very nice people.
All right.
But yeah, like, fuck, it's crazy. It's crazy how, yeah, I did not know that. And let's just hope that the whole drama, like, Tempest is kicked out, and now people are, like, now just minding their own business. Everything's back to normal. We're Tempest's grooming victims. Yes. We're Tempest's grooming victims.
Sure.
Yeah, even Samus.
Yeah.
No.
Samus is, he's older than, I would say, a reverse groom victim.
Well, there's no such thing as a reverse grooming victim, but I will say I don't feel like a victim of anything besides why I don't drink anymore. I'm late, says Draven. Yeah, yep. I'm just kind of playing this. Really, what we're going to call why I'm doing this abridged version is what we call setting up a permission structure. Let's keep playing.
I don't consider myself a victim. I consider myself kind of a dumbass.
Yeah,
Look, I'm not.
She does look kind of ugly, and plus, not to mention, like, I saw a fly like on her pussy once. Just saying. When I was like, please, it was kind of nasty. It really made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not 100% if this is actually something that's real. But I will say, I'm going to believe with what's funniest. That's kind of how I'm going to go with all this, because pretty much everyone involved with this whole polycule saga is what I would call an unreliable narrator. But let's just go with the funny bits, okay?
I'm kind of turned off from it, so
Hey.
I like kind of watched porn afterwards and pretended to come.
Samus,
It
I gotta.
was-
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, what do they want now?" Like, oh, these like autistic people in the VC. Okay, I'm glad if it was like in a group chat, but if it was like in a public call, it's going to be like some like autistic kid in the background, like, hey, shut up, who was taking food stamps from the government. Like, okay. But I'm glad that she's out of the picture and that we are like going to a new chapter where we are moving on and we're doing blah blah blah, XYZ this, XYZ that, try to invite new people and not people that are from the AC.
They shut down the Doink Zone for what it's worth. They did not actually succeed in recreating a community. Doink has decided to, he's kind of gone into hiding right now. I don't know why. Kane, well, he might show up, but if he does, well, we'll give him a nice Father's Day welcome. How about that?
DC community and do not have a history of like doing reckless shit involving drama. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we got a lot of misunderstandings cleared up.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad that finally came out to tell us about this and to actually clear the smoke at least, because like, bro,
Speaking of smoke, hold on. Let me take a look here. See, everything is back to normal. Tumbleweeds, Hogan. Toya says, I'm making fried chicken and watching this stream. Don't make me lose my appetite. Don't worry, I can't, I did try to, like, keep it as less NC-17, more R. Hello, Samus. Hi, Toya. Yep, and we're gonna keep going with this. Let's go.
I was about to like accuse her of like killing her.
Oh my god.
Kill her. I was about to like do it until like she halt. I have to inform you something, and finally it just like stopped.
And then
Goddamn.
I mean, I was already saying stuff like to dinner.
Her sister did it, but it was like I was doing that, but like but finally she managed to like step up and actually tell us. Unlike pretty much like everyone that was involved in most of the drama that we have been involved in, like people just have been quiet,
Yeah.
hidden in plain sight in a pile of poop.
Yeah, at least she came to talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, look,
that.
I'm not. Hey, you know what? I mean, I just say take it as a learning experience, and it's really all I got, man.
Absolutely, take it from a learning experience. Never talk to stupid fucking ACC tards like Tempest.
Yep. And when someone asks you to do a VC, do like a gooning VC, don't agree to it.
Yeah, in case you missed it, I kind of got drunk and went to some gooning VC twice with Tempest. Didn't see her. She sent me some old picture where she looked like a human. And this is why I don't get drunk alone anymore, because I don't want to repeat that. Thank you. Let's go.
Oh,
Well, I got nothing.
Who else you'll see a fly on her pussy?
I bet she's kept the pictures that I showed her, but
Yeah.
I
So,
want to send Kane like
Oh no, I really hope Tempest doesn't send pictures of me. Oh no.
all the shit from.
also
like, the,
I'm gonna also guys, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't think you guys should tell Gilded this because I don't want Gilded to be embarrassed about this, but Tempest did show me a video of his penis.
Okay. She was asking me as well. I respectfully said no.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to see Vlad's penis.
She sent it to me regardless. I didn't want to see it. She just sent it to me.
Let us speak.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to have these like hecklers like come in here and be like. Either way, it will be funny having like straight up autistic kids come in here and try to like contribute in like the drama. I want to be involved in it. I want to be the next Lava Convoy.
Yeah,
You're a
but I
fucking
mean that's the
idiot.
thing. I don't think Lio, not even Lio Convoy wants to be the next Lio Convoy. I think he just probably knowing him, he'd probably just want to go back to doing toy reviews.
Want to sell all his toys to
Yeah, no, I'll stand by that. I really do think that you would do that. And as far why am I doing this now? Me, uh, you know, anyone knows my history. I don't really take it well when people who are, you know, I don't like when people bite the hand that feeds them. Whether it's giving them $600 over a year and a half, or my little bit of my little payroll tax, whatever. Let's keep going.
invest. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Still pissed. Can't believe Tempest really was going to throw me under the bus for what she did.
Yeah, like she created I cannot even speak today for some odd reason. But like, can't believe she created the thread. She put the blame on Vlad. She attacked him and all that, and then try to put you under the bus, blame
Some kind of stupid ass false flag attack, which is just gay.
you for it. It's just so stupid. And I'm
Yeah.
glad that she didn't blame me for it as well, because I would be equally as upset as you are. Like, I would be pissed off as well. Like, I don't want people to be looking at me as like the person who mistreated a fat.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Gilded.
I really should have let that play out and applied the censor to that, but yeah. Oh well, let's keep going.
When she did that.
Of what's Gilded going, like, the shit he's going through,
Like having Tempest on his ass, spreading
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Oh well. I mean,
I'll-
she's a bitch. She got exposed, and at most, you guys are kind of a footnote.
yep.
I hope that's the only. I hope it stays that way because I really had no involvement with what she did.
Well, at least we are not the one who made the thread. Only she did. So it's like,
Yeah.
screw her. It's not
Yeah.
our business. We're the victims here.
Yeah, she's kind of an idiot.
Yep.
Well, I got nothing
Yeah,
else, guys. You got anything else?
Let's-
Yeah, alright, let me go read the chat a little here. Snake, hello, Spazador, says, Snake, have you been Alpharus? Snake says, poaching members from other server was their only means of getting members and only for Kane to get annoyed at them for the littlest reasons. Poochie says, Spaz. Snake says, if Kane ever showed up again, I'm going to bully him so much. Spazador inks Steven's penis. Toya, why can't I get a goon session? I'm not fat enough, huh? I'm kidding. Look, I think someone, whoever the hell coined the phrase don't shit where you eat, was a very, very wise man. And it was obviously a man, because, let's be honest, only a man would get in trouble by sticking his dick somewhere where it shouldn't be. Spaz says, can I have some money? Snake says, the fact that Kane wanted to move in and get married to her is hilarious, and they only knew each other for a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's hilarious, especially when they're, in public housing. Spaz says, it was easier than joining the military. Yeah, that was another thing. With me, Spaz, and other people, we were telling him, his brother was, was kind of this chronic fuck-up. He's getting in trouble. He was about to, what generally happens to junkie monkeys, all right? He stole from someone he really shouldn't have been caught stealing from. And they were coming after him, and there was a pretty good chance Kane would have been collateral damage for that. So Spazador, me, other people, we're saying, hey, Kane, go join the army. A, you'll get money. B, you get a new place. And C, that new place is guarded by people with guns. So no hood, no junkie monkey hood business is gonna affect you. He doesn't do this, you see, because looks like Hogan says, lie to Samus and I about different things, about the army. Spaz says, yeah, that's about right. He told Hogan that he didn't have the proper ID somehow. I don't know how that the ID you used to buy barefoot wine somehow wasn't sufficient to get into the army, but okay. Kane told me he failed the ASVAB, which, from what I understand, you have to be, really fucking retarded to fail that. But I guess he tried going into the Air Force, if he even tried at all. Personally, I'm kind of the opinion that he probably just used the money I gave him and blew it on barefoot wine and probably some burgers. You see, that's another thing. I'm also doing this because I enabled Kane, to be real. I gave him a lot of money. He mostly use it to buy booze. I'd said, hey, life sucks. Maybe you can have a few. And I kind of enabled a full-blown rise to alcoholism and getting a kidney stone. But you know what? At this point, it's like, He's a grown-ass man. I mean, I'm not putting a gun to his head saying, hey, go spend this on alcohol. You know, there's a point where you could have been productive in your life. Straven, that's such good advice. I just... Yeah, I really felt like it was pearls before swine at this point. I felt like I had a role in creating this monster, and now it's like, fuck it. I'm not going to deal with this crap. Fun fact, you don't have to pass the ASVAB. You can walk in on a service role. Well, okay then. Yeah, you could have somehow managed to, you know... It's almost like he was fucking lying. And now I want to go... there's another person that kind of fucked over. Poob. You see, he helped, not only, you know, kind of helped get him a computer. An even better one than he was originally planning, by the way, as you'll find out. And I kind of helped pay for shipping just a little bit. I also wanted to throw in some wine glasses for my shipping. You know, put them in like a hint. Maybe don't down a bottle of wine in 45 minutes. That's probably why you get kidney stones. But... I guess I still have a little bit of the, if only these people, they wouldn't be like held back by their living standards, man. It's the society, man, that's holding them back, not that they're inherent fuck-ups. I can feel the last bit of my inherent liberalism just floating away. I'm keeping the pot, though. Let's play.
So,
Very good.
I know that you got the parts. I pitched in a little for shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Emphasis on a little. Vast majority of the stuff is on your end, but I understood he wasn't the most vocal in gratitude when he initially got it.
No. That's a little bit of an understatement, but no, no, he wasn't. And I won't totally fault him because it wasn't working when I did give it to him because in shipping some of the cords got disconnected and then he had all those other issues with his Windows install.
Mm-hmm.
And those could have been prevented if I had changed some things up and if I had put like a packing material inside of it.
You know, live and learn, I guess. But okay.
Yes.
So all right. So go on.
It was a pain to walk him through the steps because we we had him going through the BIOS menu looking for what settings could be wrong. We had him installing drivers online and whatnot, and basically anything under the sun that could have been causing the crashes. Going through the crash logs, me remoting into his computer to manually tweak settings. It wasn't easy by any stretch.
Right, but it sounded like, from what you're indicating, there's a bit of resistance along the way to the conclusion of this process.
Yeah, he was very inclined to give up when the going got tough. What would happen is we'd start going through things, and then he'd be like, "Oh, you know, like let's save this for another day. I'm not feeling it right now." And it's like, okay, I get that. It's frustrating. And then on the other hand, he wasn't always the best at following the directions, so you'd have to explain it to him a few times to get it to go how you were hoping it would go.
So he didn't pick up on things as quickly as you think he would?
No.
That means he has a low IQ. No, literally, that's what intelligence quotient is. It means how quickly you learn things. It's just, you see, the Venn diagram between how quickly you learn things and how smart you are is a fucking circle. So IQ right now is the best that we have to measure G, which is general intelligence. Let me read some more chats here. Despite knowing, he told me he didn't have the right kind of ID to join, told Samus he failed the writing test, despite knowing my family is heavily involved with the army in my life. I legit told him, says Hogan, he wasn't made for the Army and don't waste other people's money. Draven says, 34 below, you literally need a retard level IQ. Well, I guess it says something about Kyle Rittenhouse that he failed it, but, somehow he manages to waste, 3 felons coming after him. Which, wow, if that's the standard of not getting in the Army, damn, no wonder why we have the best military. Let's see. Spaz says, you don't need to pass the ASVAB, you just walk in on a service role, like food prep, janitorial are always a good route, drivers and whatnot as well. Yeah, like a driver, yes. Like someone else who was in the military in Vlad's circle. Except for the fact he actually served and is eligible for a VA loan. I mean, I'm not going to knock him for it, just whatever he said that was, above that. All right, let's continue here. That is a little Photoshop Poob did of my dog Bubba. He's a good little pitty. Yes, he is. Yes, you are. Let's go.
I see. And that whole PC thing is besides all the other chatting we did about other topics. Or how I went to help him with the whole Tanya situation.
Oh yeah, the whole thing that kind of put him on the map, so to speak. Okay.
Oh, on the map, you say?
Well, I don't think that's so much Kane. I think it's more of his associates, but, well...
Well, I was referring to Tanya with that one.
Oh, but of course.
Associates, well, we'll, let's just say if there's a part 3, we'll be going into that a lot. But I think we're going to be waiting a while on that. Let's keep going.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, it nearly put him on the map. Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Kane could have been another Tanya bedroom story.
Yeah, implying that Tanya was receiving with the talks of he would leave his dirty condoms everywhere.
There were condoms all over the bed. Oh, thank you, Tanya. I wanted to know that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I especially loved it when I got the mental image of someone seeing Tanya in his mother's lingerie, and they swore they saw pressure washers. Which implies that Tanya sits on his ass for, days at a time and doesn't move.
And you can't really be surprised. He is unemployed. I never heard any escapades of him seeking employment. Wait a minute.
Wait, who are we talking about again?
Kenya Degurachev, I think.
I don't know, or
no.
Yeah.
To be fair, Kane. Kane's not nearly that heavy, and supposedly he said that he was losing weight. And I can understand some of the stuff with his brother and how that would cause a lot of turmoil in the household. But to say that he was completely faultless would be its own thing. And how he flipped out on you, considering how good of a friend you were to him for so long, how he flipped out on you was uncouth. 1 minute. How he flipped out was uncouth. And then on top of all of that, I had no association with a lot of the drama that was happening. And a few days ago, I look at my Steam and, he unadded me on Steam.
Yeah.
So that implies that he's white. Well, no, because the fact that he unadded me on Steam, but Keebler says that he was in contact with him. Yeah, it means that he's decided to bite the hand that feeds, so to speak.
That's not a good long-term strategy, but bold move, Kane. Let's see how it plays out. So, I mean, I'll be real, man. I kind of feel
I
like
regret the money I spent. I wish I just sent him the original system I was going to send him.
Oh. Well, what were you originally going to send him?
So, this is going to be kind of interesting. You're going to hear that Poob actually kind of went a little above and beyond what he was originally going to do. You're probably going to have a decent amount of ability to understand comparative computer parts. I know I don't, but I kind of included it here anyway for those that do know. Spaz says, I couldn't place high on the ASVAB when I was in high school, but I could probably pass now, but a life of world and work experience probably helps. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let's keep going, huh? This is a conversation I had with Poob last Tuesday, I believe. Or Wednesday. I don't know. I was at the last minute, like, editing this before the stream today. Let's keep going.
Originally, this is going to be kind of technical jargon that might lose people, but it was going to be... Oh, 1 second, coughing.
Yep.
Yeah, it was going to be an X99 motherboard,
Mm-hmm.
which is an older motherboard. It only goes up to like Intel i7 6800, so it's old, but it has a unique benefit of 1 minute.
I'm sorry. Please tell me that wasn't a smoke detector chirp. Yeah. Almost sounded like a smoke detector chirp, but I know you're way too white for that shit.
As a matter of fact, I posted a video on my server of me swapping the battery. It was just a couple months ago.
I know. I just thought it was
I know.
funny. No, but I mean, it's just, really, I kind of felt like I more enabled Kane. I didn't send him money to buy booze. And part of the reason...
Technical jargon.
Yeah,
Real quick,
technical jargon.
before I lose it.
Oh, yes, let's go.
X99 motherboard, and it has the ability that you can slot extra RAM into it, because that platform was unique for that. I was going to give him a 750 Ti, which by all means is an old graphics card. I think it's like 2014.
Sounds like more like a calculator than a graphics card.
Yeah, that's because of Texas Instruments.
Oh, duh. No, go on.
But so the storage, I ended up sending him what I was going to send him, and that's kind of the part of the issue, because I installed Windows on the X99 system and then migrated it over to the new system without updating the drivers. So it was fundamentally incompatible in some ways.
Right.
Because X99 is an Intel chip, and then what we swapped him over to was AM4, which is an AMD chip. They're competitors. They have things that don't work the same, different RAM timings and whatnot.
Different architecture?
Correct. Very different. And what we sent him blows what he had out of the water, but what I was going to send him would have had more cores, more threads, which would have been useless for him because he doesn't do video recording and editing and rendering. But it would have been cool. Let me see. Same case I was going to send him. As a matter of fact, it has the old specs. I wrote them on it, and then I ended up swapping everything out. He has a 900 watt power supply because it was what I had spare, which is ridiculous for what he has. And
so
I think like a terabyte of storage, give or take.
Oh wow!
But that's combined. I think it's like a 750.
Now, obviously, a terabyte of storage is not that big of a deal. I got like 5 terabytes just on my solid state drive. I'm going to need to upgrade that real soon, but, well, if you're playing a bunch of PS2 games, I don't think you really need that much storage, let's be real. Back then, they actually knew how to, respect your storage on your computer. They've lost the ability to do that. Sad.
50 gig hard drive and a 256 gig SSD.
I wonder how many Funky Town videos Kane could stuff into that.
I don't want to imagine what kind of videos he stuffs into that.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Didn't miss much, Toya.
Do you think he's still held on to the Tempest stuff?
Is Fox Azure mentally ill?
Well, according to the United States Supreme Court, U.S. v. Rylander.
Well, of course, it was like some kind of appellate court or something like that. Something saying that, no, you can't just have your gun rights taken away because you got sent to a mental institution, which I'd say overall is actually based. But, that's neither here nor there. let's keep going. And there's a reason I brought him up. You'll know.
Supposedly not.
I suppose. Who the
But
fuck tried to call
that's optimistic.
Yeah. Okay, but maybe I shouldn't have used that. Fuck. I should just get that idiot's. I should just fucking memory hold that.
Yeah, rent free. You fell for it.
Oh yeah. But you know, it's
And
only
then-
relevant
and then
because he keeps
as
comparing
soon as he
himself.
catches a whiff of blood in the water, he's gonna bring up the toilet again because that's also rent free.
At this point, he shows up to my streams. Like, I've actually gone out of my way to remove anything from my channel involving him.
Mhm.
God, we're going off tangent. Fuck.
That's okay. That's fine. This is the fun part.
Yeah. It's just like, man, like okay, that's cool. That's nice. And the only reason I even bring the idiot up is because Kane kept talking about how he was.
Yeah, Kane kept comparing himself to Azure.
Yes.
And, you know, my bone to pick with Azure has long since passed. It wasn't even really a bone to pick. It seemed to be more that he had... Because I know you'll be listening to this. It feels more like he kind of had like a stick up his ass because Cat Mystery got the best of him with the alt account that she was using to harass him. And when I couldn't find out about that, he called me a script kiddie and stuff, which... didn't bother me. What did bother me was how he immediately went off the hinge and started trying to get me like kicked from Gilded server.
Oh wow. So I guess me trying to get him kicked out's just karma, not just me being petty.
Well, there could be a little bit of that.
I mean, it's mostly pettiness.
Let's not put the cart ahead of the horse.
Okay, look, let's be real. It's like 95% pettiness, and the moment you realize it wasn't gonna fucking
And then it was
happen, I
vindicated.
abandoned it.
Is what you mean?
Yeah, don't do that. Just don't. That's petty Riri shit. We all know what's on that terabyte of storage, says Hogan. Whose terabyte? Let's keep going.
It was vindicated pettiness.
Yeah, but you know, it's like even my real beef with him is.
Oh God, I just drew another parallel. Kane sharing the Tempest nudes, and that's no different than Azure sending the Tempest nudes.
I mean, the end result, yeah. I mean, if you're looking at intent,
But the only difference is that she was okay with Kane doing it, which is basically just that one meme of the fat guy walking into HR. Excuse me, Tempest. and then the CEO guy walks into HR. Excuse me.
except the looks of him are kind of slightly reversed. Well, actually, no.
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 Well, no, actually.
They're both hideous.
I remember the Lorax edit that Mac did, where he made him kind of look like he saw the image where Kane accidentally turned his camera on, and he made that image of Kane where he kind of looks like O'Hare from the Lorax. And you know, I couldn't believe that Tempest was still trying to mend the bridge between her and Kane.
I don't know how you mend ashes,
Afterwards.
woman.
And the thing is, that meant that she was fine. She probably would have even continued to date Kane afterwards. But Kane, he got a taste of the blood that was in the water, and kind of like her Twitter page.
Well, I mean, it's Kane. I mean, blood in the water. I mean, it would be like fucking period, and he'd be going into that. You know, it's like. I think it's funny. I'm surprised he didn't include you in the polycule he thought I was in with Bruce Boinkers, Deathwing, Pixie, and.
Well, to be fair, I never spoke to Tempest ever.
Right.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I spoke to her twice.
You didn't
with
speak to
pictures
her
of my
like
cats.
Kane and I did.
Correct. Which, by the way, Sam, is uncool. Not cool. Thumbs down.
You know what, dude?
Shame.
Listen, if I didn't anticipate...
But I can't make fun of you too much, because on the flip side, let me go down the list. Gilded, you, Kane, Azure, Dreadful Jax,
Doink.
Was Gallagher in this?
He
I
picked
think
her
I
up.
heard. I think I heard like tellings.
He picked
No,
her
no.
up, but I think it was just to hang out. He's also got a wife. Tempest was going around saying that Gallagher wanted to have a three-way with her and the wife, but knowing...
If only that was the only private detail she told me about Gallagher. I really wish I didn't know other things. Nothing that's like, like career ruining, but more like embarrassing / IRL life ruining. Never trust Tempest with your secrets. Not that I really did anything that I really regret coming out, but just don't trust her with any kind of secret. Let's keep going.
Gallagher, I'm like 98% sure that was a joke.
I'm tempted to say no, because I like Gallagher and I don't want to think of that.
I didn't eliminate the possibility. I just think it's remote.
Yeah. But
if she was
But yeah,
hot,
so
I
no,
wouldn't put it past
you're just one on the list, and if we look further, Tempest, there's probably a Hurricane Katrina of destruction behind her somewhere. So, if you can get around her to see it, that is.
Oh yeah, well, and that's why I'm looting in the aftermath.
Okay, I get it now. And was there a flat screen TV in the aftermath? Perhaps.
There was a nice pair of Air Jordans, a couple of pit bulls,
Okay. Okay.
and an
make sure to
Xbox.
send pictures so I can turn them into Asian men again.
Of course.
Yeah, that's my... Yep, that's, like that. That's why I chose that for the background image for this particular segment. Let's go.
But...
Yeah. See, this is what I mean. This is the fun part. This is why we VC. We don't have a script or anything. We just talk.
Yeah, exactly. It's like almost like kind of a podcast kind of thing.
Yes.
So you have...
By the way, I actually wouldn't mind a podcast with Poob at all. It would almost kind of feel like some kind of like intergenerational thing. I kind of like that. Let's keep going.
Got all this shit with a PC, and I mean, you almost sound like you're... It sounds like you're trying to teach a chimpanzee how to do it at times.
At times. I will give just a little bit of fairness. We were talking about BIOS menu stuff, and that's technical, and I have the guide in front of me, and I'm looking through the manual and telling him where to go, and he doesn't, because he doesn't know exactly what motherboard he has. Even though I did send him and Keebler the link, but I can't expect Kane to read through the BIOS menu, because in normal usage, how many times are you actually going to go through it?
Twice, at most.
Yep, and reinstalling Windows maybe an additional time.
Yeah. And let's be real, I like Keebler, but I don't think I'd want to have him as a teacher.
Yeah, he honestly wasn't that bad, except like a couple of times he showed up in VC and he was totally blitzed.
Oh.
It's fine because he was still following the directions and whatnot, but then he and I kept disagreeing on which RAM slots to use, and I was like, Keebler, it says it right here in the motherboard. Use this one and this one. And he was like, no, use these two. And that was a back and forth for a couple of days, and I could see why Kane would get kind of fatigued with us going back and forth and with all the technical jargon and not knowing anything about what's going on around him.
Keebler fatigue.
And with that, I'm going to go just kind of step away just for a little bit. We're going to have just a little bit of dead air. I got to go utilize something. Just a moment.
It's called ginger fatigue, but...
Nah, Keebler, I love you, man, but I'm just busting your balls, which Doink would always lose his shit over when I did that. Like, dude.
Quit your busting my balls.
Like, look who you hang out with.
And Doink disappeared, and it's probably because he deleted his Discord, I believe.
Smart.
Not sure why he wouldn't leave a way for me to chat and talk with him because we were kind of supposed to play games and stuff, and I kind of bought him games that we were supposed to play. That would have been good to know.
Yeah, would be. I prefer. I kind of want to know when you're about to Delta Foxtrot Echo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you do that and kind of cut off everyone, even the ones that you were friendly with, it makes it seem like you have something to hide.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to find out what exactly that is, aren't we?
That I don't know if that's going to come to light or not, but we'll see.
Well, either way, at best, sus.
Absolutely.
Ah, fuck, my computer kind of weirded
I'm gonna go
out.
walk my dog.
No, yeah, like it was like weird, like, oh, I'm walking my dog. Like, I mean, what's next? Are they gonna make fun of you for having an actual girlfriend?
An actual one, might I add. Not, not whatever else.
Not mutant Discord polycules. Which, it's funny, it's like, wow, Kane, way to project and shit,
Let's be fair though. There was enough to go around.
I honestly wanted to do a thumbnail. The one like photo that's like the stereotypical polycule?
Yeah.
I think I would have had Vlad in the role of the father that inevitably snapped and beat the shit out of the baby that wasn't his.
Yeah, that would have been something.
Yep. But.
Oh, and then Kane flipped on Mac because he wasn't rowdy or anything, and then one day just kicked back from the server and from your server.
Yeah.
Mac didn't know what was up, and it turns out it was probably because Mac got snippy with Tempest when she was making fun of him being bald.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, he can't help his hairline. I mean, sure.
No, he wasn't even really being snippy with her. It was more bantering back, and Kane couldn't handle the banter his girlfriend was getting. I think that's what the synopsis. Flubbing all my words here. He couldn't handle the heat. That the gravity of the situation involving Tempest.
It's a very deep, very wide breadth
cavernous
of topics.
Cavernous.
Yep. Oh yes, very cavernous. Like you could probably send the Denver Broncos in there, and they'd all come out clean on the other side.
And by Denver Broncos, we're not talking about the team. We're talking about like a bunch of Broncos from Denver side by side.
Yep. 11 white horses coming one after the other. And
Oh, I meant the 4x4s.
Yeah, all right, we're going to bring back O.J. Simpson and clone him 10 times.
Yeah. A dozen white Broncos.
Yep.
All may I add, all going just slightly over the speed limit.
Yep. It's crazy. Like, I actually vaguely remember when that trial, I mean, I was like 4 years old when it happened. I also remembered a country that had the letter R on its flag, and I thought that was cool because my name starts with the letter R. The year was 1994.
Mm-hmm.
So when I said, from Rwanda for like a joke, it was like, oh, he's crazy.
Well, it's like that one famous song, Welcome to the Hotel Rwanda. Oh, wait, that's not how it goes.
Well, I mean,
such a lovely...
Well, to be fair, I don't think you want to leave either. Even
no,
if you could.
Actually, that's where it fits.
Oh, sure, you could check out...
You can stay, but you can never leave.
Oh, or it's more like, when you leave, you will check out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll get checked out automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sucked. On my end. But, I just
But-
dude, like, and it's
It's a ridiculous situation.
oh yeah, it
Fine,
is.
it's
It's just the whole yeah, no, Macintosh even said it was the quote unquote the Foid, aka Tempest, and I think calling her a Foid is a bit too much of a compliment. Because that would imply the second part of her is humanoid.
What would that be considered? Like a centaur? But like the Fallout version of a centaur.
Oh yeah, no, I was like, wait a minute, dude. Look, I don't think she's half horse. But
Half horse.
oh, not half horse. She's a full whore. Plural because she's so fat. I mean, she's got a double gut. She's clearly double person.
Oh yes, that's her incubation chamber, where she births the next controversy.
Yeah, well, and by that we mean a bloat fly.
You know, I'm not sure. It feels too fantastical. That story about the fly. I don't know. That feels a little over the top.
Yeah, but
that feels vengeful. I don't know.
I don't know, man. He kept saying it over and over again, and I'm gonna be real. Gallagher did say that she did not have great hygiene, and she did have bed bugs. Apparently, that I can believe. So I actually.
Oh, and the best part is, with Tempest's nasty behavior, it's all paid for by you and me. Gotta love it.
Despite it being doink, lean towards believing that it's true. Just because, also, at this point, I'm just gonna go with what's funnier.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The truth is whatever I think is funnier.
Yep. Take of it what you will.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think it's certainly plausible that he was doing it out of spiteful revenge, but
It happens.
100%. I mean, after all, the best time to find out the truth about someone you used to date is right after you break up.
Oh yes.
So, I'm really at this point including the audio evidence of that call because it's funny. I also
Which
go.
which I don't think I ever heard.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, and this please, because this is funny.
Oh yes, no, this will 100% be sent to you.
Oh, wait, Samus, you mean you're recording me right now? We can't be friends anymore.
Yeah, no, it's like.
I thought this was just a casual conversation. What?
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. For somebody who's like talks about Jews all the time, I didn't know you forgot about the story of the golem.
No, by golem, you mean the funny little Jewish guy in The Hobbit?
Yeah, yep, the goyim, yep. Nah, it's just, yeah, golem, record my calls. I do it for amusement. Wait, oh no, how could the golem turn against me?
Which, you literally said, I record every call.
Well,
I know you don't mean like literally every call, but I mean
it's assumed that
every
if you're in
call
a call
within
with me,
reason.
like if anything, it's more like it anymore. It's if anything happens.
Yeah, at the press of.
And that's really, at this point, more about pragmatism with storage than it is any, actual sudden aversion to recording conversations. Second, I get, a 20 terabyte SSD. I'm going back to recording every fucking thing I'm in. Let's keep going.
A button, you can record the last 30 seconds of conversation. It's built into Windows.
True.
I think it's Windows Alt R. Only if you have it enabled.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. But the fact of the matter is, I also usually have OBS or Streamlabs at the ready.
Yep.
So if I think anymore, I don't really do it unless it starts really there's I can sense an imminent chimp out.
Mm-hmm. The pressure is rising, and you can hear the boilerplate bending, and you're just waiting for it to pop open.
All right. We're going to sit here and wait for the fun to happen.
Yep. And if worst case, if I delete a gigabyte of nothing happening from my computer, well, it's gone anyways.
Yeah. Oh, everyone made up, which, frankly, despite what I may say, I actually tend to prefer that over,
Yeah, because drama gets tiring.
Yeah, I mean, really, at this point, I'm almost,
But it does get funny, so.
I'm doing it mainly because it's funny and mainly because, don't be a fucking ingrate towards me, you dick.
Yep, and that's really the moral of the story. When I help you, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Dumbass.
Yep.
I gave you like $600, and that's just in the material shit I gave you.
Yeah, that's almost as much as Tanya gave him.
Yeah, except I wasn't trying to fuck his butt. I mean, I can't eliminate the possibility.
He might claim up.
I can't eliminate the possibility he probably thought that I was going to, is what I was trying to say. Let's go.
He might claim otherwise.
He can try. He can try. He also claimed that Enchantress was my side hoe, despite the fact that when, Vlad asked...
I don't understand how he turned out so spiteful towards you. Considering, like, this might be over-divulging, but what you had told me prior was that, like, you had high hopes for him.
Yeah, I did. I actually kind of did. I thought that he was...
Yeah, clearly I was wrong. And you're gonna hear how wrong.
You wanted to consider him your...
Protege.
Yes.
Yeah, like I wanted to help him out, but it's like as time went on, it's like I realized, A, my estimates were off, and B, he didn't want to get out of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much I tried to help him. I kept riding him. Hey, yeah, and I'll be honest, I did enable him.
Riding him, what?
Yeah, I was riding him like, like my, Japanese anime.
And now you're just making me think of that stupid Rapidash plush 4chan green text. You know which one.
I'm gonna be honest.
Maybe you don't.
I don't. Maybe I've just repressed it.
It's bad.
It's a possibility that I know I may if it's probably stuck somewhere in my memory, and the second I stop thinking about it, it's probably gonna come rushing back to me in some kind of horrific, nostalgic tsunami. That's usually how these things work.
No. Vile.
Yeah. Knowing 4chan, I don't think it takes much of an imagination
No.
for what this person did if it turns out, no, I don't actually know anything about this. So... point is, 4chaners are disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was like trying to help him, like, do an interview. Like I told him, like, hey, have you called them? Have you emailed them? And it's like increasingly.
Oh yeah, that was all fails.
Yeah, or assuming he even reached out to them, and I even like gave him an Uber to go to the recruitment center, and I find out from Hogan that. He told Hogan he didn't have a proper ID.
No, Hogan groomed Kane, so we can't talk about Hogan.
Yeah. He just he groomed the kids like the Irish priests is all. That's why they legalized abortion.
And I know that Kane was never really fond of Hogan.
Except when he, ironically queering out with a Rousey in VR chat.
And I won't totally let Hogan off scot-free for that one, because he was the one who did put on the avatar, and that was kind of weird.
I mean, he is a furry, dude, let's be real.
Exactly.
I like you, man, again, like Keebler, but I gotta keep it, like, legit. I mean, I have to say, yeah, I enabled Kane. That's what a lot of the money was for alcohol. I feel like I have almost a responsibility to say, hey, look, I kind of helped create a fucking monster, and I
wonder what he did with any of the money.
He probably spent it on barefoot and burgers, dude.
And you see, that's why he had kidney stone issues. Uh, Also, there was at least one occasion where he didn't go to the bathroom. And you see, he used an empty bottle. I don't think I need to finish that sentence, do I? Yeah, I didn't want to have him move in with me. For pretty good reasons. Let's keep going. I don't really give a fuck. Let's go.
We're raising Cain.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Oh, it is, man. Probably like.
And
80s
you know,
street.
I hear lots about his mom, and I hear him yelling at his mom and whatnot. No, that's not cool with me. But I never hear anything about his father. Well, stepfather.
Happy Father's Day, everyone, by the way.
Is he around? He probably.
Yeah, yes. Apparently, actually, yes.
Like but does he live with?
Yes, that's what my understanding is.
Let's see. Does the stripper, does he have bad hygiene? Does Tempest? Yeah, apparently Tempest is pretty filthy. From what I understand with Cain, he would allegedly scream at his mom when she would tell him to, like, pick up his dirty clothes off the floor or put the dishes in the dishwasher and run it. Really not a ton. Nearly drank from it as well. Oh, I forgot about that. By the way, so we got like less than 10 minutes here. When this is done, I am going to go into my Discord. Still going to have the stream active. And anyone who wants to like contribute their stories about Cain, I will be in. I'll be in the broadcast server. We'll have a little conversation. We're gonna have some fun. Let's go. Let's keep going All right.
I probably just completely given up considering everything, and probably the smartest thing you could do in that situation.
Could be too focused on dealing with.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you talk about being the next Fox, sure, but I mean, my personal opinion is that the cautionary tale is a lot closer to home.
Yeah, he really. And to change the tone a little bit, he needs to watch out, because his brother has all these proclivities, which means that he's more likely to stumble into the same proclivities.
I mean, I thought you were going to say he should never relax.
No, well, I guess you could go that way too, but I mean it more like a general sense.
Environment / sharing half the DNA.
Yes. It's not a good place to live. It's not a good place to be. There's not a lot of good people. There's plenty of jobs, but
Kroger's?
Yeah. Which, it totally flabbergasted me when he said that he had a job and then he lost it. Okay, I understand. You can lose your job. But then you never searched for work after that? And you claim you did, but how if you're rejected from...
Okay, so I got some nearly drank from. Why was I helping Cain? Well, Toya, you'll see. A lot of it was kind of recognizing that when I was his age, I was on a relatively similar trajectory, but I think the difference was I had a little bit more brain power and a lot more work ethic. Slightly more brain power. I'm not a genius by any stretch of the imagination. If I was, I wouldn't have done anything like that with Tempest. I can't get on, but I have at least one funny fact I once shared about him. Caston, DM that. You know what? Why don't you just post it in the stream chat? I'll read that. Let's keep going.
109 stories. Maybe it is your fault.
Oh, that's assuming you even apply to one store. But
he always claimed he did. So if you took it at face value, how do you get rejected so much?
Maybe there's something wrong with you, almost like your work ethic is like in the toilet. That,
Yeah, which, Even Azure was working at an Indian restaurant for
Yes.
a while in Maine.
Well, I mean, he was by far the cleanest thing in there.
Well, yeah, and I have no doubts about his. Well, never mind. I can't say I have no doubts.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I didn't like Kane comparing himself to him. For obviously, why? And two, you can't live up to that comparison. Let's keep going.
About his cleanliness, because that was a lot of bottles in that apartment for that music video.
I will say, as someone who's actually seen him in person, I didn't actually see anything like wrong with him hygiene-wise.
Okay, so
At least on a personal level.
And from the recent videos I've seen of him, he looks fine, and it's very likely that the greasy hair, like years ago, could have just been part of the whole rocker look. Like, because I know people did grease their hairs.
Yeah,
grease their hair.
Right. No, he didn't strike me as like filthy externally.
Yeah.
So
whatever ended up happening to Timber, anyways?
He still lives with him.
Oh.
But
he's dating Anna?
Yeah,
or did they break up?
I don't know the fuck is going on. You know, with Anna, and I really am not interested.
Yeah, me neither.
Until she tries to DM me with a bunch of shit, thinking that I'll stream it, which I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only reason I'm even going to stream
unless it's really good. Unless it's really, really good.
Yes, unless it's fucking hilarious, like the.
And that's really my standard on it. Speaking of, Caston just sent me the DM. It was the one funny fact that he most likely saw me as an obstacle to get to Lily because we are friends. Oh, that's another thing. You see, I was kind of getting sick of Kane wishing yet, talking about, oh, I hate being single. And it's like, okay, you're in a VC with Lily all the time. And, you know, I thought, you know, Kane liked her, obviously. And, you know, despite the fact he would be, you know, ranting about Jews this, Jews that, Lily's Jewish. But, you see, I guess Kane saw her as the one good one. And I thought, all right, shoot your shot, man. Go for it, dude. And she turned him down. Gee, wonder why. But we're gonna keep going with this one.
The DMs Tempest sent with to Kane about that, which
also, I can't believe Kane asked to see Vlad's nudes. That was weird.
Yeah. Oh, he totally, you know, didn't want to see it. Which, I mean, again,
I don't want to see it. Never show this to me. But
can
I get a peek?
Yeah.
But
which you will hear on that link, by the way.
Yes, I see the link. Did you see the green the green text? That's
Fuck. Let me scroll this up because I had the call there.
That's fine.
I need a giant plush of Rapidash that I can sit on nude and piss on. I need her to have a mount for a bad dragon sleeve so I can fuck her.
Exclamation point.
I need her to be worn from the inside like a heated seat. I need her to be semi-posable. What's your price range? $5,000 or so, over if it's necessary, but I'd like to stay around that. It has to support 1,000 pounds plus being fucked with that weight on top of it, though. I'm only 400 pounds, but I will have partners using it with me. I'd like to be able to insert toys in the mouth, ass, and pussy of the plush, and maybe have a removable cock. I'm only 400 pounds. Christ almighty, Anon. I am heavy plush fucker. And this is my plush. She weighs 500 pounds and can support over 1,000 pounds of weight upon it as I fuck the shit out of it. It costs $5,000 to fuck this plush. For 12
seconds.
Oh my god, who touched Rapidash? Alright, who touched my plush? Some people think I'm overweight. Maybe. I have yet to meet one who can overweigh my confidence. Roar, cry some more! more! Woo! Woo! Cry some more!
What a green tag.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. I had to include that in there. So we got a little over 2 minutes to go. Let's finish this out, shall we?
Oh, that was fucking amazing.
Only 400 pounds. Christ almighty, or not.
Hey, but Kane's just like in a bad situation. I empathize because I guess, or sympathize more like, because when I was young like him, I was kind of a fucking retard too.
And you know what? I'll even agree with the fact that sending the gifts that I sent was uncalled for, largely.
Ah.
You know?
Right. Yeah, you sent him the PC. How dare you?
No. He knows about the other ones.
Oh. I see. Understood. Well, understand that I had absolutely nothing to do with it besides
you had
knowing that it was
absolutely nothing.
coming ahead of time.
Yep.
Oh, and I already left your server. You already left mine because I demodded you after Hogan tried to...
Not Hogan, by the way. Odin, not Hogan.
Like, dox one of the people's wives in there. Yeah, Deathwing's wife.
I don't understand the beef between him and Deathwing, especially considering that the beef was originally with Pixie, and it was because he tried to stab her back, I think. I don't know the whole lore behind it. And then the stuff that he admitted to Pixie.
Well, not even that. It's like, apparently it had something to do with like a blue Pikmin who was like a mod in Deathwing's server, and I guess he told Kane to knock it off, and well, if there's one thing you never tell Kane, it's no. You do not tell Kane no.
Maybe that's what Tempest liked about him.
Yeah, which, that has completely wholesome implications for the future. Yeah.
Samus, I think I'm going to call it here because I do have to walk my dog soon.
All right, well, I'm going to let
that
you...
was fun.
I'm going to let you have a life. You take care, man, and I'll... I'm going to work this down into something that's presentable. So,
all right, everybody. Let's take a. I am going to go into here, and all right. I'll be. I'm come into the waiting room if you want to talk. Okay, well, I'm going to go do that. Also, hold on just a minute. I think I'm going to go to my own server. Let's see. Okay, if anyone wanted to, let's see, share, invite, copy, link, hold on. Okay, copy link. I'm gonna go put that into the server. And into there. Right. And put the link in the chat there. Well, actually, that's not a good idea. Well, that was certainly something. I mean, that was something. Just gonna chill for a bit, you know? Don't really got a lot going on. Just kind of the thought that someone would actually have a issue with all that. I mean, maybe I'll, I think I might just, while I got people here, maybe I'll that there. This bitch. She's talking to Vlad about Hogan here. Oh shit. This bitch. Let's see. It's been an annoying week because of Hogan. Broke had come to me about his concerns, but he ran to Fox of all people. Which, oh, hold on. It looks like Bruce is in there. I'm gonna go bring her in to the chat. Oh, hold on. Let's have a talk, shall we? Move to here. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, Bruce. I understand this is kind of a weird little reversal of things, all things considered. So, what's your experience with Kane besides the obvious?
Besides the obvious of him just being like, yeah, she's totally into like weird ass fucking shit. She's evil. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. In other words, I guess she's what, like some dork on the internet? Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
Tell me.
Oh
Yeah,
no. I draw hot, muscular robot men fucking. How dare I?
Yeah, no, I think you went to like their yucky zone, which I guess was supposed to be like shock stuff, like Funky Town videos and like cartel executions. And I guess
but
you
that's
put
the
your
thing.
own.
But that's the thing. What makes that entire Yucky channel? Because this story is gonna involve the Yucky channel. I don't even think it was for shock. I think they were genuinely into it. They just didn't want to tell anybody.
Okay, yeah, well, that is certainly, I'd say that is definitely a hypothesis, but do go on.
The only reason why I hypothesize this is why would you have a channel for that specifically, right? What would be the point? Like, I have a trigger faggot folder, but I don't have a trigger faggot channel.
Okay.
If you're clearly not into it, why would you waste the space on your computer is a whole other thing, too. So clearly it's something that they're into. They were, like, heavily fascinated by it.
I mean, definitely. I mean, I know basically, according to Beckett, the legacy, I want more art of Vapor and I, says Spazador. I think, you know what? I think you ought to give the masses what they want. More yaoi.
More yaoi. Pay me. Pay me and I'll do it.
All right, you heard her, Spazador. Pay her via me, and you will get more Vapor Spaz yaoi. How about that? But anyway, so I understood that like there was a whole thing. Speaking of, that's kind of how we met you in the first place. Was Vapor was well, in hindsight, being Vapor. It wasn't nearly. It was just an overreaction with everyone involved, including myself.
I mean, yeah, but the saddest part is as time continued, and this particular story is essentially a lead up to like that huge explosion stream that you did. And it's the pieces that a lot of people didn't get to have because Kane was being a smeghead. But anyways, behind the scenes, so what triggered all of this, what sparked it all was it wasn't even the fact that Doink freaked out on me for sharing arguably the funniest yaoi I had found. Funny in the fact that it was terrible. But regardless, I moved forward from it. Doink moved forward from it, supposedly. We were on okay terms at that point.
Mm-hmm.
The only person who never moved the fuck on, despite both parties being like, dude, we don't even care, was Kane.
Yeah, I mean, this is all... Crazy Smile says, yeah, that's what we need in the world, more gay corn. Crazy Smile, you can say porn. I am never going to be monetized. Ever. Okay? And I have no intention on ever being monetized, because that shit is gay.
It's gay.
Just like Bruce's pornography tastes. Casson says, I also want to share the fact that Kane tried to get me to track down who took a screenshot. I'm sorry, who took a screenshot of what, Caston? My apologies. I seem to have forgotten a few things. Go on, Bruce. Would you have an idea about this?
I vaguely. I know that he freaked out about a screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
But what screenshot is, I do not remember.
Yeah, but it's funnier that way. Yeah, Caston, I would actually like to. I'd like someone to send that to me. That'd be very helpful.
Yeah.
But so you had the whole thing.
Back to the story.
So you had the whole thing, I guess Spaz and Vapor and that whole retard civil war.
That whole thing.
Yeah, which very much resolved by now. Thank God I don't have a bunch of retard civil wars flaring anymore.
No.
I'm just starting one now.
One of the funny, haha, but sad was, I think I've made it very clear that the reason why I left Doink Zone was because of the fact that they were making fun of engaging with CP and watching CP or being into CP. Which, when I left the Discord, I didn't say anything. I didn't plan on saying anything. I didn't want to do anything. Because at that point it was just like, I'm done, I'm annoyed. Straw that broke the camel's back. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I don't want to be here. I don't feel comfortable being here anymore. So I just leave the server. That was it. Quietly bail out. Kane then decides to have a freak out. Not at me. No, Kane was able to go to my DMs at this time. I wouldn't have minded. However, he decides to freak out specifically to Doink and Bloom. Which then boomerangs back to me, I think, by not just Bloom, but by Deathwing and yourself.
Yeah,
Samus.
I will be honest. I did actually share. I'm the one who did it. Mea culpa. I mean, really, that's mea culpa is kind of like the whole what's kind of playing in my head right now with with everything. Just because if I had any idea he'd wind up like this, I would have never sent him a dime for booze. No, I thought maybe he could be normal about it. I know. Let's not do the goodwill hunting thing. Let's. But
continuing forward.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to waste anybody's time.
Of course.
But so you come into my DMs, if I remember correctly, and you're like, "Hey, what's this about you leaving Doink Zone because you're mad at Doink for not being able to share gay porn?" And I went, "That's not why I left. Yeah. Here's actually why I left. The point in which they got upset was already well and resolved by that point. It was a couple weeks old at that point. And all things considered, we weren't actually upset at each other for a while. But it continues forward. And I'm like, look, Kane, I don't care. I just didn't want to be in Doink Zone. Doink Zone's not my space. It just doesn't work for me. He gets mad and he starts using Samus's server instead to try and basically harass me. Because I was in your server and I was there for a while. And I mean, genuinely harass. Outside of just changing the username and everything, this man would seriously go out of his way to make himself an ass towards me, essentially. It got so bad that it got to a point where a rumor started spreading. Now, I will say it did start with Odin, but if it was just down to Odin, it would have died with just Odin. Kane's the main progenitor of all of this. Because, the rumor itself was of me being a mistress to Deathwing. And the reality is Deathwing and I are just friends.
Yeah.
Deathwing has a wife.
Yeah, let's be real.
I have no interest.
Yeah, most people, I'm going to be honest, I think they'd rather fuck a sheep than you. I'm going to be real. And I think you're okay with that from what I understand.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I don't want to fuck people. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'm happy being alone.
Oh yeah. Speaking of sheep fucking, Casson says that's probably what they were sharing in the secret channels. Well, maybe he was talking
I can
about.
guarantee you, they were probably sharing some form of zoophilic porn. Because they were definitely into sharing gifs of a guy fucking a raw chicken.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be.
That is burnt. Okay, that is burnt into and seared into my brain. Okay.
Yeah, that's always a very pleasant thing to go through. You know, it's always pleasant.
So of course we're going through this,
Mhm.
and you're like, "Look, Kane, you gotta let it go." Kane didn't let it go. You come up to me and you're like, "Hey, I can't really do much, but let me know when Kane starts acting like a smeghead, right?"
Yep.
And so for weeks upon months, every once in a while, Kane would just decide to flare up and act like a smeghead. At one point, it was told to me through DMs that he was planning something through Doing Zone. So I go up to Samus and I'm like, "Hey, I know you're still in Doing Zone. Can you confirm or deny this? Because apparently Kane's planning something." And you go, "He's totally not planning something. He told me he's not."
Yep.
And I went, "Well, at this point, I can't take his word for it. Because he said things like, 'Oh yeah, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'll let it go,' and he doesn't let it go."
He didn't, and.
No, he didn't. And
Yep.
what makes it even funnier is, didn't he tell you, like, the one thing he didn't want was for it to become, like, one big stupid YouTube drama?
Yeah, too late for
And at
that.
every juncture with me, it was like, we could totally not have it be a YouTube drama if you just let it go.
Yeah, well, I probably would have. I wouldn't even talk about this if it weren't for the. I'll be honest. If he didn't, it's funny. If he didn't send me some dumb text message when I was on vacation, I wouldn't have even said anything about this. That's the funniest fucking thing.
So, like, a lot of this just boiled down to, like, and during that conversation, I even told you, look, if something doesn't happen, great. He actually stuck to his word with you, and, it didn't continue further, and I'm just being led down a completely wrong direction and becoming paranoid. Totally. For me, it's totally valid because I listen to people all the fucking time and regret it.
Well, I believe.
Alternatively,
Speaking of someone who had some issues, I believe Deathwing's in the chat. Let's bring him in.
yippee! The other person. He
Hello,
can confirm a lot of
Deathwing.
what I'm saying.
Hello, Deathwing. I believe that you were supposedly using Bruce Blinkers as a fleshlight, according to Kane, who, as we all know, always tells the truth.
Turns out, like, all throughout this, I don't even know how it started or why it started. But I have, one, never drawn a SFW of Enla. Two, the time in which I was around Christian, by the way, I was like 18 and had like zero comprehension of what the fuck a lolcow was, and was just naively trying to be nice to the guy because I felt bad for him.
Well, turns
Totally
out
regret that decision.
Well, yeah, it turns out he was a crazy motherfucker.
Turns out he was a crazy motherfucker who fucked his mom, and the minute I learned that, I definitely deleted my Twitter.
Oh, yes. Hello. I just, like,
the only reason why I bring that up is because I knew throughout the entire thing, Kane was just, like, on that point, weirdly enough, and I didn't even know how to respond. Like, we're seriously gonna pull up shit I did when I was 18? It's stupid.
Yeah, let's not, I mean, God, I know, it's crazy.
Fresh out of high schooler who was sheltered for most of her life.
So
did
Deathwing,
something
we can hear
stupid.
you. Yeah, Deathwing, we can hear you.
okay,
What's up?
okay.
the fucking the fleshlight thing is this is news to me. Bruce, when was this? I don't recall ever using you as a fleshlight. Was this ever? Was it? Am I having dementia?
I was using
Dude.
fleshlight as a figure of speech, Deathwing.
Remember,
Oh,
you
okay.
and I are
Well,
in
I
some
mean, knowing how
weird
this plays
polycule.
out, that I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually a thing.
Remember, apparently to Kane, we're all one big polycule.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
because if that's how the only way you can relate to the world, well, I guess everyone's like that. It's like to a thief, everyone steals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of funny how
But
that
we're
is, huh?
Yeah.
But
That's
So
yeah, so it's funny. As I said, I wouldn't even. Yeah.
I find it,
Go on.
yeah, I find it really funny post all of this. The people Kane didn't want interacting the most are currently interacting.
yeah. That's what happens when you become a douchebag just to everyone. Period.
Yeah, it's funny what happens when you piss off a really petty motherfucker, you know?
Mm.
So much in hindsight could have gone in his favor if he just shut the fuck up.
And that's when I took it personally.
Mm.
It's clean right now.
As we all know. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
No,
doing
you're
something.
fine.
As we all know, Kane decided. Well, actually, everybody on this panel, everybody else might not. Kane decided throughout this time to start spreading rumors that he knew were untrue, like the fact that I like to draw Lolly Shotokan, which is absolutely fucking stupid. If you know any of my content, or the origins of said content. And then he decides, on top of that, to come up with some of the dumbest reasons why I'm an evil, uwu, terrible person. Like, it was at the level, I think Deathwing can confirm, it was at the level of, like, ACC brain rot at that point. And
Fully.
all I couldn't, like, there was nothing I could do, guys, to, like, defend myself. Not because I didn't have good reasons to, or good points to defend myself. It just got to a point where it would be kind of useless to do so, due to how absolutely cooked your logic would have to be in order to actually take any of it seriously. Like, the defense.
Well, I mean, you might as well be talking to a
itself.
fucking brick wall.
Exactly.
Mm.
Like, the defense itself, the arguments themselves kind of just auto-generated, because immediately afterwards, Kane would just walk straight into a wall, and I wouldn't have to say anything. I wouldn't have to do anything, and I would automatically win the argument. Because Kane would just self-destruct. And I felt kind of bad. Until the Tempest shit. Well, actually, no. Until the YouTube stream with Samus.
Yeah,
because
I
honest
deleted
to
that.
goodness, yeah, because honest to goodness, I didn't want to continue it. I was really tired, and when Bloom crashed out in my DMs over it, I honestly just was so done. Like, it got to a point where, mind you, most of the time you would have Kane just act extremely belligerent. And then everybody else would have to tar wrangle Kane and tell him to stop acting belligerent. And he would go, "I'm sorry, guys, I'm drunk." Which is why he was so super pissed when I asked him, "Are you drunk? Are you seriously drunk right now? Because you're acting really belligerent." And he goes, "No, I'm sober." "Oh, okay. So does that mean every other time you've acted belligerent towards me, you've been sober?" Sorry, I'm talking too much.
No, it's fine. But, yeah. All right. I mean, so yeah, I had a stream that I deleted because honestly, uh, wanted to bury the hatchet, and B, I didn't really like it all that much anymore anyway. So yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah,
what's sad is that, like, every opportunity you have given this man to bury the hatchet on that, he just refused. Like, utterly refused. And continued to spit in your face. And that, I think that ultimately angered me more than anything that he was doing to me, was the fact that you and Bloom would constantly, you, Bloom, and Doink would constantly vouch for him and give him means to actually, like, bury the hatchet over something he had no part in, no sway in whatsoever. And every single time he would just continually spit in you guys' face, and that pissed me off the most.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah. I just, well, it's crazy. I think there was so much shit with Kane. I think it was more like a dam, and I'll be honest. I mean, really, the fact sending Tempest nudes should have been what sent me over the edge. But no. It was encouraging Odin and his crusade against Deathwing here and his wife that fucking did it to me.
Oh yeah, because what the fuck did Deathwing and his wife do?
I can tell you.
Ultimately, I mean, like, ultimately.
No, I can tell you.
All right.
Yeah,
I can
know.
tell you.
Let's talk about that. I mean, yeah. What did Kane
Go ahead.
do, or what did you do with Kane, or whatever?
So, mainly just set boundaries, and then him constantly crossing boundaries, especially how he conducted himself in my fucking server, non-fucking stop, and then and basically it's just reached a point where Pixie was just like, if he doesn't leave this fucking server, I fucking am not gonna be okay with it. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, yeah, because her and I were on the same page about it, because it was a point where he would not get along with some folks because he had really retarded ass reasons for not getting along with them, and then it'd just be this back and forth of like, oh, I'm sorry for lashing out, and I think one or two cases he actually would blame alcohol for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just basically was just, you know what, we've had enough, you gotta go, and we kicked him. And then after that it just resulted in just to more slanderous shit talk in his server, especially with the alcohol consumption just increasing. And it got to a point where it just kept going and going, and we're just like, you know what? Me and Pixie, we're not comfortable with this shit anymore. So that's when her and I left Doing So, and we're just like, yeah, we're just done, because you clearly do not give a shit about how other people feel, especially in regards to just like how, like, when it comes to boundaries, you just don't care. Because we set boundaries like, dude, we don't want this shit continuing. We're done hearing about it, blah, blah, blah. And it always just like oh, okay. And then literally 2 days later continues the pattern. So, yeah, that's the vague short answer as to why he hates me and Pixie. It's just because of the fact that we just got tired of him basically just shitting all over our boundaries, and he just doesn't like the fact that we got tired of him shitting on our boundaries.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when people tell him no. I mean, that's that could be
one of those. Yeah, one of those boundaries being, don't be a drama whore. I think that's one of the easiest boundaries to upkeep, is don't be a drama whore towards me.
Well, it wasn't just to you. It was also to like a couple other people that had nothing to do with the ACC in general. In my personal server, that he would just
Oh
crash
yeah.
out over. And you know what's funny? That person that he was like crashing out over literally did nothing, said nothing, didn't act any way, shape, or form towards him, and he won. And between him and Kane, he won. All he had to do was just sit in a corner and do nothing, and Kane just fucking lost the
And
battle
Kane would just
because
sit
he couldn't.
there, lose his shit, and then lose the battle. Yeah.
Yeah, he had no idea that the battle was going on. He was literally like Switzerland when it came to anything. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know that was going on, but okay, I guess I won."
I mean, Switzerland, I think it's more like Kane's Australia and this guy's an emu.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? All of this stuff, especially when it came to like the whole boundary stuff, from my perspective, yeah, it was pretty much Kane being Australia and all of us being the emus.
Yeah.
Emus.
And I guess Hogan says something else. Like he says, he also asked me to Deathwing to leave him, I guess leave him alone back, since he saw that I'm good with Deathwing the most part. Which, no, it's funny. He also liked to have people send messages. Like he had me send like, fuck, what was that guy that was like, I forgot what that idiot's name was that was just giggling during the Cool Man call. He had me waste like an hour of time with like listening to some guy talk about gay Roblox. Stitchline, that's what his name was.
Oh.
Yeah, like, like, no, dude, shut up. That's an hour of my life I will never get back. Fuck you.
It's like, hee, add something of substance, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, it's just, but that's what's the point. Point is, yeah, Kane liked to send people to do things, and I'm like, well, he acts like you're Palpatine. I guess if I'm Vader, so what? What is this like? Fuck, I hate that this fucking thing's so sensitive. So what? Am I like throwing you over like the ledge into the core of the Death Star now?
Yep.
I mean, if we're talking from Kane's perspective, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately speaking, we're talking about a man who prefers the company of a bottle over the company of actual people.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can you can't piss on other people and have them still come back to you. Well, at least not for long.
I'll be right back, but there's one more thing I do want to add when I return.
All right, yeah. Yeah, by the way, I'm going to repeat this. We were telling him to go to the fucking bathroom, by the way. Stop, don't pee in the bottle, go to the bathroom, get off the Discord call. It's okay, you can go... No, I'm just going to go pee in this empty bottle, and I'm going to get urine all over myself. Because that's what I'd rather do. I'm too lazy to go to the fucking bathroom. Crazy Smile says, well, for me, the difference, because I was in their server for trolling and won. Yeah, how do you... What the...
Crazy, come in here, get into the waiting room and tell them the story, because it's actually kind of funny as fuck.
Yep, Crazy Smile, you are, yeah, I said you are in this server, and I will bring you in here, if you want to get in this call.
Come here, come hither, my fellow troll.
Yeah.
My fellow DeviantArt troll.
Oh boy, that is certainly, that is something. That is definitely something.
Remind me, Samus, one of these days to take you on like a little DA trolling escapade.
Yeah, I've definitely DeviantArt is definitely something I've had experience with back in the day. It was kind of like my first introduction to this level of the internet.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely enjoyed Medicur's. If I wasn't sick, I'd come in and talk about how fetishy Kane was to me.
I mean,
Says Icarus. Well, it happened on 9/11 as well. Icarus, if you want to like, when you say fetishy,
come here, come hither. I can't be the only one.
Wait, fetishy, huh? Well, that's let me take a look. See here. By the way, go into your camera capture mode setting. Open advanced setting. Yeah, neck. Crank that sucker down for head tracking. Yep, I am gonna go. Hold on, Draven. Just sent me.
Hang on.
I am doing
Speaking
this
of
right
pissing,
now.
I'm gonna go piss, and then I'm gonna grab water. I'll be
Scroll
right
down
back.
to the slider. Okay, all right. That says neck, and aha, head duration, head rotation. Higher, smoother, but more lag. It says neck and let's see. Jesus Christ. Slider says neck. Head rotation core. Higher, smoother, but more lag. All right, so we're gonna crank that down to that. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Draven. That was very, very well appreciated. I do. Okay. Man, I am definitely. This is definitely going to be This is definitely being a learning experience. All of this really is. Head rotation. Oops. Yeah, I got it. I got it. And this is definitely something. Need permission. I need permission.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, we're going into that. All right, so okay. All right. Yeah. Fetishy. That was. This sounds like a therapy session. Well,
Wait.
Toya
What
says
did we
it
move
sounds
to?
Okay. Lol, Toya, it doesn't look. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're having seizures. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, so we were talking about. He had like this gay sort of crusade against a first party Nintendo character.
The fuck? The hell? All right. I'm gonna just grab myself some dinner.
Yep. Like, oh.
What's up?
Oh yeah, didn't he like want like a picture of him as like some kind of magical girl too?
Oh, yes, he did.
Tell us about that. If you don't.
Oh, well, because
Okay, wow.
if Hogan's in the chat, sorry, bud, I'm gonna I have to talk about this fucking topic. I have no shame. So Pixie, because she likes to be a bit of a fucking troll in her own regard, decided to draw me, Snake Hogan, and one other person, as magical girls, which honestly it is funny. So, and I didn't really give a shit. Hogan, I'm not paying for your therapy for that, by the way. Kane saw that, and he wanted to. He wanted Pixie to fucking draw him as a magical girl at some point. He said this verbatim in VC, by the way. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it in my server. I don't have recording, but I can verify, and Pixie can verify too. But yeah, he wanted that to happen.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Crazy.
And
Smile.
on top of that,
wait. To the waiting room if you want to get in.
But I do have one more thing to add to it.
Go on.
This is not the first time that he's done this with an artist. If you remember Mick Mush Trippy, there was a fucking picture that Kane sent to me that Mick Mush Trippy about some years ago did for him, about him in like some fucking femboy restaurant attire. I don't remember specifically the details of it, but I was sent the picture of it on one of Kane's old accounts. And it was interesting to say the least, because he would always depict himself as like tiny up top, like thin up top, but always like fucking. He basically depicted his himself as like a fucking like pear-shaped body, so just basically just bottom heavy.
All right, so Squidward after he ate a bunch of Krabby Patties. Got it.
More or less, yeah.
Okay, Femboy Hooters. That's
Yeah.
that's
Which
nice.
I don't give a shit about if people want to depict themselves as that. You do you. I'm not here to shame people for that. But like, I think it really like went downhill for him. That like honestly, the moment he started like hanging out with Doink, because Doink would like fucking bitch and moan about that in VCs of like and kind of shaming him for it. So that's kind of like what started making him drive away, made Kane drive away from it.
Yeah, like I know there was like one thing that Doink drew that like he had him like throwing rocks at his OC with long hair. But
Mm-hmm.
well, okay, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But just fuck. And then eventually it's like this guy has enough. Says, "Hey, Kane, can you knock it off?" And well, he didn't.
No. But yeah.
Yeah, so I really, it's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One more thing. So, I don't know what the story is, but I remember like, because I didn't hold fucking grudges against him up until he did the whole thing with Odin and all that. Where I was still like fine with being amicable with him, and he was asking everyone else, why the fuck is Deathwing still trying to be chill with me? And I'm just like, I don't know, maybe because I'm not a petty cunt that is like that holds on to shit like that. Like the fuck. And I remember sometime even before that, and my guess is that some of y'all that used to be in Doink Zone fucking talked to him and told him to apologize to me at some point. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I remember. That's kind of the vibe I got from his apology, because he asked me to like speak to him in private, and I was like, sure. And he apologized to me for all the shit that he pulled, like with the whole slander thing with me, Pixie, doing the whole polycule shit. But I guess that apology was just fake as shit. So
Yeah, that's kind of a pattern. Okay, I think I might. Okay, Crazy Smile. I think I might have fixed the permissions. If you want to like, if you ever wanted to get in, but the thing is, I just fuck.
Mhm.
I don't understand all the shit with. God.
Mhm.
I mean, you try to help, and yeah, it's like, oh, $600 in games and like money, and all the times I spent hearing you talk about how Tanya and your brother and everyone was oppressing you and your life sucked, but you won't do anything about it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can try and help stupid, but you
You can't
can't
fix it.
ever fix stupid.
No, you cannot.
If the stupid does not want to actually acknowledge what they're doing is stupid, you can't help them.
Nope. No.
And I tried really, really hard to kind of get that to you and Bloom, and so you could prevent yourselves from getting hit by the 2x4 of life in this regard, but you can't help somebody like Kane unless they want help. And Kane doesn't want help.
Nope, that doesn't seem like the worst stories I got about Kane is him bitching about all this shit in DMs, none of that other wild shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's really not a lot going on besides that. I mean, shit.
Kane would just like I guess you guys didn't get like the true depth of the absolute Sperg trait that was Kane.
Yeah, he's always, and then I find out that allegedly this King Sly T guy that Kane had this issue with. I guess King Sly, this is where he meets Odin. King Slighty apparently was this guy who like talks about Darkside Phil way too much. Which, okay, 2026. Why are you talking about Darkside Phil? Who cares? But you see, he got into some dispute with Kane. I don't know where it starts, but Kane gets this idea in his head that he wants to A, create a fake King Slighty account, B, get some. I was asking a friend of his to like pretend to talk like a 12-year-old, and well, do I need?
I do believe
Do I need to
that's illegal.
Do I need to put two and two together to tell you what exactly he was what he was planning?
I don't think we do. I think we all have collectively enough brain cells to put two and two together. I also believe that that is a crime.
If I can't come in and tell the story, fine. God damn it! I am trying to get this. Holy shit! I thought I managed the rules. God damn it! I thought. Fuck! I think Crazy Smile. I think you had to like. Fuck. I don't know. Why don't you go to like a general chat and I'll drag you in. How about that? How about that?
Come here, my friend. Come
Yes,
hither, my child.
We're gonna try to we're gonna get in there, and I'm gonna get you into this fucking VC one way or another, okay?
One way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you.
What was he like planning to extort him or some shit? Caston? More like he was going to do something that would get CPS very intimately involved with King Slighty's life. How about that? And not just CPS, the FBI. Okay? Something along those lines. How about that? I don't want to... I just like... there it is. Okay, we are going to pull in, we are going to pull Crazy Smile in. Finally, we got you in
One
here.
way
We
or
got you.
another.
Sorry about all that, dude. Tell us.
Sup, bitches?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Sup, faggot.
Sup, faggot?
So, we finally got you in here.
Hello, farm equipment.
Your child.
Okay.
Your child. That's a man in his 30s.
Well, boy, I have a story for you.
All right.
So the whole entire thing started was that I heard sort of whispers coming from a separate server that me and Bruce kind of occupied in, to where, the whole polykill thing, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Maybe I should probably go in and stir some shit. Maybe be like a little shithead. Maybe troll a little bunch of retards and whatnot in the server and whatnot. Maybe tar wrangling. Like, basically, the whole entire thing started was that, I was going through, to their VC. And me, the autistic brain that I am, kind of, give out, useless information. I'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'll, talk about labor laws, about, how to, go home. Oh, yeah. And we're like, hey, coming into this VC, like, hey, on the, you can actually go home if you actually do shit yourself. You're required to actually go home. Knowing how Doink is, knowing how the server is, knowing how nasty it is and vile, and didn't take too kindly of that, and basically put me on a role of, basically certified retard. I'm like, okay. So if I'm going to, be labeled as a retard, I'm going to act like a retard. And so administration of the server, basically was still mod in Doink Zone. And basically gave me permission on, a certain channel called Yucky Gallery. I basically posted in, a lot of gay memes that Kane didn't like, and basically had a complete and utter fit about, posting, gay memes in Yucca Gallery. And people that don't know about Yucca Gallery, basically is a vile channel and Doink Zone
Well, it was.
where they post of what?
Well, was.
uh,
I hate to be
yeah, it
actualizing.
was. Oh, I understand.
Yeah,
Completely understand.
yeah, no, but you're posting gay stuff in there. They intended to be more like Funky Town videos instead of faggotry. Happy homo.
Yeah.
Yeah, notice no, they don't tell you don't post gay shit. Don't post gay shit, but definitely Funky Town, but no gay shit. No gay shit.
And me and Kane had it back and forth. It's like, it's like, oh, just admit that you're gay. It's like, I'm not gay. I'm just bisexually straight. There's a difference.
What?
Basically, just trolling him of like throughout the whole entire thing. And the admin of the other server that basically was connected to this server, basically come in and it's like, that he's basically, trolling you, right? He's basically getting your goat. And it's like, well, slaves don't, have any rights. I'm like, no, I am not a slave. I'm a house raised. There's a difference. I have more privilege. And did not like that. And it's like, slaves had to be quiet and basically booted me off. It was like, see, you basically proving his point, you're basically, getting his, he's basically trolling you and you're basically falling for it. Like, like, do you feel better now? It was just so comical and so freaking beautiful, well fitted. It was just funny.
Yeah, it's certainly something. I mean, what's really, I think, the craziest shit to me is talking about how Doink was like, oh, N-word this, N-word that, polycules are fucking dumb, and the second he's in a position to do something, he goes against whatever principles he claims to have.
He literally looked at me like I had three heads to talk about labor laws, about if you ever shit yourself, you're required to actually go home and stay home. He thought that was actually gross and labeled me as a certified retard. So I act accordingly.
Yeah.
Yet for some reason he's okay with posting scat.
Yeah.
There's well, we're getting some very interesting images, aren't we?
Yeah.
Look, if I'm cursed with this knowledge, so are you.
Well, good to know.
Well, actually, and the big thing about it is that he thought that he's actually gonna have an actual reaction of me of posting like Trailer's Kark assassination on video. And I'm like, oh, cool. I don't care about this. Like I draw horror. It doesn't bother me. And he thinks that I'm gonna have like some sort of reaction towards it. I'm not lying.
Which baffles me. It still baffles me to this day. Like, why, out of all the things you can send, that?
Well, it was back when it was like still like politically charged. It's still politically charged to this day.
Yeah, people are kind of fucking stupid about shit like that. I don't know. I just don't get it, man. Like, I really, I guess at the end of the day, get a job, Kane.
Yeah, yeah. Like even on Yucky Zone, or Yucky Gallery, that was like, there was so much like other things other than scat and like fart and like obese fetishes, there's like actual like executions, like actual like horrible shit.
Well, didn't like him and a couple other people spam that fucking gif of that dude fucking a raw chicken?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. I mean, now granted, I think
I had
that's
to scroll
funny
up
on some
to
level.
find it.
Yeah.
For the first time, yeah, it's kind of funny, but when you're doing it like over and over and over again, well, Kane, you and the guy you compare yourself to seem to not understand the law of diminishing returns.
Mm.
I don't think he realizes that because he's doing it over and over and over and over again, it's looking less like he actually thinks this is like triggering material and more he's actually into it.
Yeah, so Hogan says, the story I was told is that Crazy Smile's the one browning himself at work. Well, I tell you what, Hogan, if you ever wanted to share some of your stories involving Kane, well, hey, come on in if you'd like. If not, well, hey, don't blame you.
I mean, you would have a rapt audience. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I literally was stating like actual labor laws. If you actually did shit yourself, you can actually required to go home. It's a
Well, yeah.
requirement to go home.
Yeah, because shitting yourself isn't normal.
Yeah, well,
That's usually indicative of being extremely sick.
Like I'm ADHD. I come up with I actually like look out of like useless knowledge, and this is like one of them. And it's just one of those things to where that it's funny because it's just weird out. It's like, how the fuck do you know this? Have you experienced this? I'm like, no, I just read extensively between the lines, Otherwise, I can, there's no way of explaining it without construction paper and crayons.
Mm.
Well, that might be the one way you can get the message across. Lovely Forest says he thought you were MAGA, which is wild. I don't know, Crazy Smile or me, or, I mean...
Probably crazy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what someone's politics are.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care either.
Yeah, it's like, okay, great. I got my own belief system, and there's a reason I kind of got rid of a lot of the videos that had nothing to do with, like, idiots on the internet. If anyone wants to know what my beliefs are, they can talk to me in a fucking Discord call, and I'll be drunk and talk about it at some point. But they don't need to go to my channel to find out. Anyway.
Personally, I don't know. It could have been any of us, really, but no, I'm not. I don't care about your politics. I think politics is stupid.
Yeah, it's pro wrestling for people that, for some reason, think they're too smart to watch pro wrestling, which I don't get.
I mean,
It's
there are
philosophy
people
for
think.
denheads.
Yeah,
I mean, there.
wrestling for midwits.
I mean, there are other people out there that thinking that watching Dragon Ball requires you not to read.
I mean, maybe reading A Journey to the West couldn't hurt. At least for the first Dragon Ball saga, but, that's like, we're going, like, way back.
Yeah.
We're also talking about a man whose media literacy is basically 2.
Yeah.
What, 2-dimension?
And no, the media literacy of a 2-year-old.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think a lot of the people who talk about media literacy have media literacy. Yeah, don't talk about wrestling. Yeah, Toya, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I insulted the intelligence of pro wrestling by comparing fans of them to fans of politics. That was wrong of me, okay?
Just slap on the wrist. Sacrilege.
Yeah, like, nah, for real. Like, people that are, like, for real, like, nah. I mean... my greater point is that fans of politics aren't nearly as smart as they think they are. Okay, that's crossing a line. Dragon Ball Z kicks ass. Yeah, it does. It does.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's why you can say they're, what was it? What did I say? It's philosophy for people who are stupid.
Yeah.
Or illiterate.
Yeah.
Illiterate and stupid.
But illiterate and stupid, I'd say that's a pretty good description of what we're dealing with, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that, what was it? Kane had the reading capabilities of a second grader.
Well, yeah, don't let me catch you in the street. All right, well, there's a reason I'm not in there's a reason. Anyway, yeah, no, I just, Kane is, he is who he is. Good luck to you, dude. Quit biting hands that feed you, otherwise you're gonna be homeless.
Nobody
You
loves
can't-
you, Kane.
He
Nobody
can't
likes
read
you.
without, he can't read without pictures.
Yeah, like,
Even with pictures, crazy. Let's be real, even with pictures.
yeah.
And one more thing, stop projecting your cuckoldry fantasies onto other people, dude.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, he thought that, like, and I'll be real, like, there was, like, I can see why Kane might think that someone who's, like, a combination of the ethnicities that your wife is might sound flirtatious when they're otherwise, being anything but. But I think it was pretty clear to anyone with half a brain that when she was talking about, like, oh yeah, I like to hear the sound of your voice, she wasn't, like, trying to get me to fuck her while you were in the cuck chair. I think that's just, I like the sound of your voice, Samus. But Kane, he thinks that, and it's like, oh boy, someone must want to have sex with the person with that voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, I like the sound of your voice versus she sent me a picture of Vlad's penis.
Yeah.
Eh,
I mean, Vlad's, like, why would you... I'm pretty sure Kane...
How the hell you attain that?
I think Kane, in my view, probably asked for Vlad's penis from Tempest. That's the funniest thing to me.
I'd believe it. I would 100% believe that.
Yeah.
He just seems like the kind of guy that would be like, oh, you have a picture of this guy's dick? I want to see.
Yeah.
This is not normal weird. This is gay weird.
Yep, it is. So, any final thoughts or I think I feel like this would be a good time to wrap it up because I got nothing else to say on all this.
I think the only thing that I would have to say, like my only final thoughts is, hey, Kane, can you stop writing fan fiction about my love life? My very non-existent love life, thanks.
I think I made it clear that I think I'd sooner fuck a sheep than Bruce Boinkers. And I'm not in the mood for being part of the videos that Vlad allegedly sends to people. Okay?
You know what? I'd rather people fuck sheep than me.
Don't drink an internet. Philosophy stupid. Yeah, Draven, like the guy who wanted to go after Kane a lot. Okay. So, well, Kane, I would recommend that you get a job. I would look less at being... Fox is less your future than your older brother. Okay?
The dude's going straight into, like... I think he's worse than his brother and Fox Azure combined.
Oh, really? That's actually that's certainly a take, but hey, I respect it.
It's a take. It's a take. Feels like a correct take with the way he's going.
Well, he's certainly not going. He's not going away from such a thing. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least Kane sending mostly gore and other offensive materials not cool. It's not nice to be an edgelord that nobody wants. It's not funny. It's really not.
Well, it's not funny all the time anyway, but
I mean, for like dark humor wise, there's a time and place for it, and just like, really, freaking Kirk Charles of all things.
Yeah.
Like,
that one guy who, what was it? It was an Indian Twitter video where he went into a pool to grab a power line and gets electrocuted to death.
okay, that's
That
I mean,
shit's funny.
yeah. India is one giant Looney Tunes cartoon. Okay.
Some of the shit is so retarded.
Well, because the
It's
people
so-
there are so retarded.
Snake Hogan!
I mean, you gotta admit that they do like step
on.
in like
We're
pig,
gonna
like
Snake
cow
Hogan
shit.
wants to come in and all. So I guess
Snake Hogan!
hello,
The
Snake.
boy!
Hello.
Hello. I understand that you and Kane had some adventures together. I guess we're not quite done yet, everybody. Looks like we got some.
I'm guessing so because how do I put this? I did help Kane troll a bit. I did.
All right. Yeah, I know VR chat. I also know some very.
The VR chat stuff.
Oh, tell me more about that, because I understood he motor-boated some furry character's titties. Am I wrong in saying that?
Yeah.
Hold
and
up.
also, I remember he did that with like some Mexican girl that he was meeting on VR chat as well.
Danica, I believe. No, well, that wasn't even Danica. I think that was someone else.
That wasn't even Danica. That was just someone from VR chat.
Wow.
Was this freaking arc?
Let's, Hogan, let's go on, please.
So, like, I think the biggest surprise about the whole situation was Kane not liking me, because the weird part was I was like a day one when Dying Sun became. You get me?
Yeah.
But it was just me, Dink, and Kane that first night or so. Dink was literally like freaking out or so over his old buddies and all that. How he had the deer feed.
Yeah. He's talking about like, hold on. He's talking about like the Church of Gilbert, right?
Yeah, coming after him, right? And I just said, like, man, I don't understand why you care what they're saying. If what's been said is untrue, don't care. You shouldn't have deleted your account.
Huh. So this isn't the first time he's been at this rodeo. And I wonder...
Yep.
Why did he run away from the Church of Gilbert, huh?
Maybe some diagnography or something.
Yeah, doinknography.
Of the child variety. Maybe.
Allegedly.
Do explain, what is doinknography?
What? It sounds like a new
Doink has.
Crazy shush. What'd you say?
A porn that Doink has is all.
It's
something you know that might not be the most legal stuff.
We're talking about spoctonography.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he motorboats Toriel's tits in VR chat.
Yeah.
Okay, well, usually when I, thrusted through Toriel, it was after that I realized it was a horrible mistake. Did Kane feel the same way?
I wouldn't know because he said he was traumatized over the Rousey skin.
Yet he's jaboinking it to Toriel. Okay.
So, Hogan, little speculation. Do you think he's a closeted furry as well now?
I mean, I know he hates them now because of me, and according to some people that has told me that I groomed him.
Yeah.
Yes, I groomed a 22-year-old on VR chat with
What?
Rousey skin.
Lovely.
Oh no.
Jesus.
What is this? What is this retarded
Connect
sense?
back, connect
Like,
back.
How? I'll connect the dots, please.
Okay, so apparently I'm Pisa now, and he was not.
Mhm.
Shite, what I missed.
Remember that story, Deathwing?
Wait, hold on. Repeat that one more time, Hogan.
Do you remember, I'll tell you, like, North said he was groomed on VR chat by
Oh yeah,
Nazi members.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And Kane did the exact same with me.
Fucking hell.
Please tell me that Kane hasn't done Nerf stuff himself. Please, this is the only way it could get worse.
Well, he hasn't talked about candles or so and taken a 13-year-old's virginity yet, anyway.
Yeah, that's my... Well, I'm not gonna say that, but I mean... You know, I guess, I mean, I can't quite eliminate what Bruce has hypothesized in regards to that. But, do go on. Hogan?
Yeah, by the way, I remember, like, on 9/11 last year, right?
Uh-huh.
Kane came to me for some reason because I left, Dying Zone. And the first thing he complained to me about was Deathwing. And I remember and we were in the group chat once with Samus. It was you, me, Poob, Traven. And he was talking about like the idea of, you know, the whole I'm gonna say Deathwing is cheating on his wife with Bruce.
Yep.
And I remember telling him, like, that's not a really smart idea, so... And he was, like, really crying, saying, like, how everyone hates him or so, and I told him, like, Kane, you do realize you brought this all on yourselves or so. I'm not here to come for you.
Yeah, you complain about people hating you, and yet you're talking about some rumor, which, if you were joking, I'm going to be real, that'd be kind of funny. I mean, the thought of it's funny, but when you're actually trying to seriously say it's a real thing, I mean, dude, that's kind of like life ruination. That's a little fucked, dude. But I guess I really underestimated how much you were into that. A lot.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Like a disgusting amount.
Well, hold on, Hogan. I want to clarify something. He was talking about like how much he was hating him, how people were hating him or hating me.
Hating him or so, like saying that everyone hates him and no one wants to talk to him. And I still have the DM from like our DMs. I don't know which account it was since he kept like deleting ones.
Sorry, I just had to clarify.
Like, wanted to talk to me or so after everyone had like a small bit of a fallout with him over the whole like trying to start stuff with you and your wife.
All right.
So what else can I talk about? There's also this guy. I like to call all my dead homies dude, right, that we were messing with. By the way, this guy came from a femboy server that Kane was in, so do as you will with that.
Was this the guy that I went in and we had like this call where we fucked with him for like 10 minutes and then he banned everyone? Is it that guy?
I'm not sure since I wasn't around there, but I was with Kane and Dink with this fella that was going on. And Dink did something that I thought was really stupid, so I just decided to correct him on it because he was starting to get very annoying by asking for the guy's nationality when he should say what his ethnicity.
Oh, okay. Let's...
And he was like, Hogan, do not interrupt my trolling. And he got very annoyed over it. And what I was told, he even like badmouthed me to other people because of it.
Yes, because as we all know, you're British, and so you're as British as Idris Elba is, you know? Because that's totally not a nationality and ethnicity. I mean, what? Like, how the hell... He talked... Yeah, how the hell... Yeah, no, it's, yeah, so... They're both weirdos. VR chat like motorboating. Jesus. He,
E6 as well.
Yeah, E-sex. Yeah, like. Oof. Like jack
You know what? No, I don't want to hear jack and shit from them
Yeah,
about
no.
anything that I do.
Yeah, no. From what I know about Doink and Kane, I guess they like jack off to women who have like flies coming into their pussy.
Seems to be that type as all.
I guess they're necrophiles, allegedly.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. Oh shit! It was that dude with the stockings. Stockings. I know the femboy dude. Like, all of a sudden, I remember that London guy that was like, or was it that Brendan or like?
Oh wait, London. The guy who chalked off in the VC and Kane thought it was funny.
Yeah, London. Or
What does that
B-Man?
sound familiar?
I know.
Actually,
B-Man.
Samus, remember when Kane was drunk and he said he was going to masturbate in the VC, and I told him, "Don't do that, Kane. That'd be really retarded."
I might have been drunk then too, but that sounds like I really hope you would be joking about that. Please tell me you would never actually masturbate in a VC.
No, like he said he was
Please,
going to,
that's
but I
common.
never did.
Good.
But he also was talking about wanting to be raped by Vapor, so.
Raped by Vapor Pony?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Great. So that whole entire spiel he gave me was just one big fucking lie. I'm so shocked. I am so shocked and so appalled.
Yeah. Just, he wanted to, I did not think I was going to discover that tonight, allegedly, that he wanted to get raped by Vapor Pony.
Yeah, while he was drunk. I'm gonna be fair, Samus. He said this while he was drunk as well.
Yeah, look, let's be fair. I mean, sometimes a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. Sometimes a drunk man's words are, I'm really drunk and I like to say really retarded shit.
Oh, actually, Samus, while I'm here as well, didn't Kane, on one of your Final Fantasy streams, claimed I left, he made this assumption that I left Dinks on because he had a girlfriend, which I didn't know at the time.
Yeah, I did private those because honestly, I wanted to forget that Tempest was ever involved with my shit, which, I would rather not, I'd like to memory hole, some woman who allegedly pleasured herself whenever she would mute on my stream to my voice. Yeah, no thank you.
What?
Just sounds
Wow.
rapey.
Yeah.
No wonder why they got along.
Yeah. But do you know what my whole theory was about that situation? I genuinely think Kane had something for me as well. Because that was such a weird claim for Kane to make about me that I was into him and thought I got upset over that.
That sounds like he's projecting.
That gives me a Herbert the Pervert vibes.
Yeah,
Kind of makes sense why he wanted to see my character the whole time. And now that gives the half idea that he goons to my character.
Good God, that does sound rapey.
Sounds like you really got your goat, Hogan.
Jeez, no, I would not want him to have my goat.
Yeah. It sounds like he's from the Middle East. Look out. He's gonna come in on the magic carpet with a huge heart on.
Come here, my little goatee. No.
No, please. No, I
That's
don't
their-
want that image in my head.
That's why they don't wear pants. They notice the sound of a zipper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, why else do you think they wear those dresses? I mean,
They're not
it's-
dresses, they're robes.
Robes, whatever. They're
Easy
not wearing any
access.
underpants there, okay? They're free balling.
No, correction, they're garments.
Whatever. All the easier to rape the camels with.
Yeah, you can actually freeball it. You know, pleasure of both worlds, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking kill me.
I can show you the world. I can show you my bedroom.
It's one of those things to where that you have to like tell them like I need to search your search history.
I'm going to turn your butthole into the Cave of Wonders.
You know what?
There's
No,
no treasures.
it just clicked. Snake Hogan, does Kane have a rape fetish? Or rape kink?
Fantasy would be more the thing because he always likes to be a victim.
In multiple definitions, I agree, yeah.
I hate that.
Yep. That's why I believe Kane likes the idea of being a victim and being sex trafficked.
So no wonder why he liked that sort of stream with the VR chat where they talked about like some kind of like Russian rape game.
In like Alaska or something.
Yeah. I'm just okay. Like I know. I guess I joked about it was the rape game because it sounded like something Brian Mullins would come up with.
Yeah, it sounds so unbelievable. It does.
Yeah, like it's on the level of there is a massive millennial conspiracy of baby butt holocaust eating or some shit.
What type of smooth brain logic is that?
I never
Wallaboy.
want this man to talk about anything I ever do. I ever do. Ever. Full stop.
I mean, no, like
this man has lost all rights to criticize me.
Where's the wrinkles?
It's not in his resume, that's for sure.
You cannot put IQ on a resume. It's impossible.
Well, I could tell you,
anything below like 70 is like retarded, borderline retarded.
You know what? No, I'm gonna go even further. I think Kane has lost the ability to criticize anybody ever.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Maybe get a life and stop trying to like get in a weird Discord polycules. Look, here's the thing. No one was gonna be my side hoe unless I met them in real life at the minimum. And when I didn't really feel anything, so nothing happened and nothing will, thank God. Anyway.
You just sound so tired of his bullshit.
It's just like, what did she do? Lol, I'm still in Brian's Discord. What did she try? Keebler, I got no idea what anyone did or didn't do or any of that shit. I'm just, Oy, oy, oy.
Kane never gets to speak again.
He'll get Tempest to do that for him.
Yeah, I actually kind of do want them. They're kind of destined for each other. And they're destined to be on a body cam video for Midwest Safety in like 2 years.
That's generous.
You know what? No, I do ship them, but in that like toxic yaoi type ship dynamic.
Love triangle.
Well, I say 2 years because
you get the vibe.
Right. The only reason I would even say 2 years is just how long it would take to get through the legal system. I'm pretty sure, like within a month of him moving in, there would have been a massive domestic. I mean, it is public housing where Tempest is, after all, so it's not like the cops aren't used to going there for shit like that.
Yeah, but you're assuming that he would be doing the domestic.
Well, that's the best part. Both of them are good candidates for it. The sad part is Kane is smarter.
You'd assume he'd be able to lay hands on her.
Well, he would lay hands on her, but that's because of her gravitational pull would just suck his hands across her face.
The gravitational pull of her fucking black hole pussy.
Yep.
Her black hole fly pussy.
Yeah, it's a plague of flies. Just like she just gets on her
Instead
back
of
and shoots out bloat
outside.
flies.
It's like
No,
an
no,
eldritch.
even worse, even worse. She'll actually like send flies out to attack him.
It's like the fucking plagues of Egypt. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
like the locusts.
Yeah.
I sent my sword.
Yeah.
You know, I could just imagine like an eldritch horror type of thing, like the thing of just having vagina as teeth, like an eldritch portal. It has its own gravitational pull by just like basically sucking it in like a black hole. It's like an eldritch horror.
It's like the gates of like hell.
Yeah.
She just opens her legs and it's just unspeakable horrors come forth.
Screams of the damned.
Yep. There was only. It's pretty much. I guess Cain would be the. I guess Cain would be the key bearer or some shit.
No, Cain would just be the imp.
Yeah.
He's the sacrifice.
Satan's keyhole.
Yep.
Also, we're assuming he's a top. We all know he's bottoming.
I mean, you know, I told him. Well, she has a natural build that blocks all impact strikes.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Jesus.
I wonder from like from Kang Doink, and yeah, basically go ring around Rosie on the cook chair.
They're not. They're not tops. They're not. No.
They probably thought that I was gonna pay for all of that, and that's why Tempest was like saying, you know, like asking me, do you still think I'm attractive, Samus? And I'm like, it really doesn't matter what I think. You're dating a friend of mine. Ew. I would have told him, but then I find out the next day that, oh yeah, she's in a polycule with Doink, and Cain shared the nudes with the guy she's now in a relationship with.
Great,
I
I
mean,
want to
she probably was hoping you'd be the sugar daddy of the relationship.
Yeah, no, thank you. I think I would rather live in a monastery for the rest of my life than go within 100 miles of her cunt. Thank you.
I would rather throw myself into the Potomac than come anywhere near either of them.
Yep, that is true for all women. When you knock them up, unspeakable horrors come forth, and we haven't even mentioned the lawyers. And, well, you see, that's what guns and money are for, Keebler. It's for when shit hits the fan.
Shame, really. The fact that Kane's first relationship involved a man. Like his first ever relationship with a woman involved another guy still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cain told me that occasionally he'd queer out with some dude in high school, allegedly. Oh, did I say
I am
that?
convinced that the two of them are in a relationship, and they just do not want people to know.
Yeah. Well, Cain is broke, so Samus has to pick up the slack. Yeah. That's why I am not doing anything like that. No.
smells like unemployed behavior.
Yeah. It's not just unemployed behavior, unrepentant unemployed behavior. You know?
Ah, great. Scumbag behavior. Cool.
Oh, I know, it's great. Like, we're not just talking about jobless behavior. We're talking about fatherless behavior, too. A lot of fatherless behavior. I don't know which there's more. Jobless or fatherless? What's going on here?
The mixed bag with him.
Yeah, well, that ain't the only thing that's mixed about Cain. Fucking mutt.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking damn. That's like a mailman like racism there. It's like you don't know how to feel. It's like, oh yeah, mutt. Don't know how to feel.
Well,
It's like explaining like someone that if you're black but you're also white.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Hold on. This just came to me. Didn't Kane say like his apartment was for like cockroaches and all that?
or yeah, it wasn't very clean either. Apparently he chimped out on his mom for telling him to pick up his clothes, or hey, maybe pick up your piss-filled barefoot bottles, Kane. Maybe...
Yeah, like I don't get like it's just simple walk. So she didn't ask him to get like a job, which I feel like most parents should ask their kids
Yeah.
to get it or to get out of the house.
I don't know how you go to that type of extent to where that you need to, use bowels to where that you're like a couple feet away from the actual toilet.
Laziness.
Yeah, the same laziness that why he doesn't have a job.
It deflects on someone else's personalities to where that you have to even think about actually using bowels to know that you're capable of walking to the bathroom. It boggles me. Like it's one of those things to where like if that he's chimping out of his mother, literally telling him to fucking clean his nasty ass room that smells like absolute fucking like a septic tank, like an actual fucking like urinal that you can smell through the door. That's a problem.
Ew. Jesus.
When you have an actual go to the bathroom moment.
Go to the bath.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where's your dignity? Where is it?
In the piss bottle.
In the piss bottle.
And even then, he managed to piss himself when during the piss in the bottle.
Oh God.
Remember, someone said that he could turn into a business venture, a soiled femboy underwear.
Yeah, that would have been wow. I mean, we got gamer bathwater, so let's see what piss, urine-stained femboy underwear will go for.
Will be sold out instantly by one buyer.
If he does, if he actually, saying that he pissed from his own hands, I'm afraid like if he actually did some like food service type of wise, I'm afraid to actually eat that sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
He does. It sounds like he doesn't wash his hands. Ugh.
I'm not sure if he really washes much. Period. It's not like he has anywhere to go.
Jesus.
It just sounds like he hermits in his own room.
He hermits, more like he kermits in his own room.
He kermits.
No, more like
Not
he
transdeading.
ferments. More like he ferments in his own room.
Ferments?
He ferments in his own room.
I love it. Oh God.
Pheromone massing. Oh, fucking kill me.
I can't. God. But and all this has come a weird way from everything that happened with Tanya, and now we're here. In hindsight, it was really weird.
Yeah, it really is. It's just like, who would have thought that we'd start out with some guy being the victim of someone's unwanted perversions to, that same person exhibiting his own unwanted perversions.
I mean, victims do become abusers.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't get it. It's like a reverse Uno.
Reverse Kuno.
Maybe Brian Mullins had a point about executing victims of pedophilia so they don't become pedophiles themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Even admitting that it's scary.
Yeah. No, Tanya has a point on the graph. The dots have just connected us all. Do not Kermit. Well, it's true these people create more. Hear me out. You show a picture of Doink while he's pissing in the bottle and he gets stuck in the bottle. What, like he'd get an erection or some shit?
It won't be long enough.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably. I mean, I guess he was a little self-conscious about how big he was compared to Vlad, and
He tried to use the bottle to extend himself.
well, yeah.
Like a
he was-
penis pump or something.
He
Yeah.
was trying to make his own like homemade penis pump and it blew in his face.
Yeah.
Now he has a stump.
It was like
He wanted to turn his nub into a thumb.
Looks like the head of a fucking like that creature from Stranger Things.
Which begs the question, do you think he can even find it? Or does he need a map?
well, I mean, Tanya certainly can help as a map, or maybe some other associate can help as a map. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does he need a diagram?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
I'm convinced at this point that an erect clitoris would be bigger than him.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess for him, which part's the hallway? Is it the girl's vagina or his butt?
Yes.
He uses 3 fingers to jerk off every night.
Just a knuckle.
Are you sure it's 3 fingers and not a whole hand?
Yeah,
You know,
Hand to go for
battery size as well.
It's his pinky.
Yeah.
He uses his pinky.
his hand. Why not? Why not just fucking go shoulder deep?
I mean, good question. Do you think he's that daring?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, his penis is Weevil Knievel.
I mean, if you have to fit 3 fingers, you know, why can't you just go the 9 yards? You know, or the 14th.
If you can
I mean,
fit
come
3
on.
fingers, no problem. Like raw, no issue whatsoever, no prep.
Just bite the pillow.
Just bite the pillow and go full hand, full fist.
God, Hogan, your fucking PFP is perfect for this conversation.
I don't know what you mean, Deathwing. This is just what I look like in real life.
Well,
Just fucking petrified looking into the abyss. That is Tempest pussy.
Yep, well, Tempest has Dunlap's disease. Her gut Dunlapped her snatch, Samus. Yep, yeah, definitely. Fuck Tempest. Stupid bitch.
Do you think that Kain and Doink needed Tempest? Or do you think Tempest was actually the cuck the whole time?
I think Tempest is the poppers that are allowing the intercourse to be possible. And that only through the shared third rail will those two realize their love for each other.
You know what? I'll actually take it a different direction. It's like musical chair, but musical cuck.
Yep.
That's what I mean.
He's like, I'm bored. Kiss.
Yes.
Bored.
Kiss.
Yeah. When it's my turn.
Never.
Oh, Doink, your speech of him is so sexy.
I pissed myself. Dude,
Tempest is such a dumb bitch that she mistakes Doink for rapping when it's just his fucking speech impediment.
Yeah.
It's that some primordial attraction. That's why she wanted to get with him.
Is he the type of person that, you know, if he's like right next to him and he just wets the bed of like actual physical touch?
Probably, yeah, I would say so.
That or she secretly wanted 2 tards to spit roaster.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, me, Vlad, Doink, not Gallagher, Fox, goddamn, Kane were not high quality men. How dare they? How dare you
I mean-
say it, that I'm any kind of quality? It ain't true.
I
unless
mean,
it's
she's
over
right
the-
about 3 of those individuals, but the other ones, I think you would be a decent man if you tried. I think Gilded could be a decent man if he tried, and Gallagher has already proven he's a decent enough man. He has a wife.
Yeah. Well, Vlad also has a reason to celebrate today too, so yeah, there's that.
Yeah?
But it's not like any private information. God knows I was like one of the reasons he went nuclear on Lio in the first place. But that's neither here. But that's beside the point.
He has a kid.
Yep.
Which means he's a decent enough man to convince a woman he's a good enough man to, like, create offspring for.
Yeah. I kind of. I just know that I'm not somebody any kid should call a father. Whatever.
Jesus.
Between the two
I
of us,
mean-
they would have a 3-digit IQ, not a bad idea to spit roast. Hello, Fire Fan. Yeah, I saw the message about Cool Man. I saw that he had a couple of videos out, but those are like re-uploads of Onision. So from really, I'm not really gonna
Hello,
say
Samus.
anything on Cool Man unless he actually comes back in force. This isn't worth really
I
commenting
mean-
on.
I did send something to you that if you really wanted to post it to your channel, you could.
Okay, what's this?
And it would be funny as fuck. He admits he is so lazy he can't pick up a skill to save his life. He desires AI because he's just that lazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I want to learn how to do music, but I'm just too stupid and lazy to do so.
what server am I in now?
LDR.
Keebler? I will tell you what. Actually, you know what, Keebler? I'll just invite you. Oh, there you go. Keebler just sent the invite.
Come here, Keebler, join us.
Yep.
I-
'Cause I don't
Oh,
think
nice.
I see your server, Samus. Well, I just sent the invite to you.
I still think that it's still funny that Cool Man thinks that, despite of me being a shithead in a server, telling me like, oh yeah, good. If you're not, I know that you don't want to post this. It's not my cup of tea. Just make sure you don't post CP gore. Which is like, why you think of that? That's highly illegal.
Yeah. That shit's kind of illegal, you know.
Yeah, kind of illegal. I don't know why that comes to your mind.
Mm.
Like-
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm not gonna post, snuff. No.
Why
That's
would
highly
you?
illegal.
Has someone
Why would you want to
posted-
even watch it?
How has someone posted child porn in your server before, Coolman? That would be a good question. That would be a question I would have.
It
Mhm.
got into a point
Let me see
to
that
him
word as
to
well.
where that he literally had to make a rule on his server.
Yeah. Like you wouldn't report them to the FBI?
Yeah, no, he's like, oh, thank goodness, just don't post this stuff. I was like, wait, what? Come again? Excuse
Huh?
me? Huh?
The fucking honk cat.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Like,
One
wait,
of these
wait,
days.
wait.
Samus, one of these days, I'm gonna need you to do a stream where we just go over Shade Nocturne's bullshit.
I don't even know who that is. And
I've told you.
oh yeah.
Oh God.
Well,
Cringe
all I know
furry.
is, I mean, and with that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of, I think I've said about everything I could possibly say. Get a job, get a life, get some help before you become some lolcow somewhere else. Kane.
Oh no, it gets worse. It gets funnier. I desperately need you to touch this with a 10-foot pole.
All right, cool. Enough about my penis.
Not today, but definitely at some point.
It's a whole new rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole.
A rabbit hole.
An entertaining rabbit hole. A disturbingly entertaining rabbit hole, but a rabbit hole nevertheless.
Yep. Well, as I said,
Pun intended.
I'm probably gonna check out. Probably gonna stop the stream. But hey, nice seeing y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah,
Bye,
yeah.
everybody.